everybody, how are you? Okay then, right, what are we doing today? Well, I'll try not to moan about puzzles, okay? It's just a real thing that gets on my nerves. So that's why I kind of might go on about it. Sorry if I keep repeating as well. Right, okay, so what I'm going to show you now, we're going to do some quests obviously later on, but I just want to bring this to your attention because I went off on a little journey after the stream last week. I think it was the next day. I may have done it. I went off on a long journey, and I should have streamed it. The thing is, I was just going in a direction where I wanted to do something, in the hope of finding some fast travel points, so that when I have to do that, there's a fast travel point, so I don't have a very long walk getting there. Okay, which is part of the experience, is getting there. So I was very naughty and did that behind your backs, and I shouldn't really have done that because I do regret it now. Alright, but there's one thing we need to learn before I can get to this thing that I'm going to tell you about, and we need to learn focused force palm. Okay, because you cannot do what I'm going to tell you what we're going to do unless we have this, and you can only learn this skill by viewing it, by observing it. You cannot do this. So if you try to put a point in here, okay, you may think, oh look, it's working, but it's not. It cannot be learned this way. So we can't do this one until we reach a certain stage of the game. Okay, but we can go to that area because I've looked it up, because you have to do it these days. So sorry everyone, but I've had to look it up, and we are heading to that area. Okay, which is here. So if you look at our map, so I thought I'd start off with this thing. So let's give us an overview of where we are, because a lot of videos I watch, they don't show precisely where these things are. They tend to just go to where it is and show it, and you've got no idea what area of the map it is. So I'd like to give a more detailed account. So this is, and if I just get on everything, so this is our kind of main city that we start the game off, okay? Alright, and then down here we have our camp down here, okay? Howling Hill camp. Okay, so if you go down to the Tranan Highlands, alright, and then you head over here, you'll see this river here going down. It goes all the way along, and then you see this bit here, so it's over to here. Okay, so keep on going right over to here. Okay, right over to this area. So that's where we are at the moment. Okay, on the way east, western side. Okay, that is just on my horse that I've left there. Okay, but for reference, for those that may have been there, this is Tranan ruins. This is Kearush, which I may have bumped into these. All right, so that's where we are, and this place here, we're near this place. So this is where we were last week with our mission. This is the Alustin Institute. Okay, we're directly south of that region, near enough in a straight line on this road here. And if we zoom in on this road, you'll see it comes away here, goes up a little dip here and down, and then it goes up again. It's on this second dip is where we're going to learn focus force palm, which is what you need to do the thing that I'm going to explain. So that's what we're doing today. So I hope you'll pop in, say hello. I'll try not to be negative. So that's where we're heading. We're on that road. Because of fast travel, you can't it doesn't do it from exactly where you save the game. It does it from the nearest travel point to it. So it means I've already done this, saved it at the precise location, but I had to go back again and do it again to come in today. So what we do is you will come along, if you follow that road, you will come along this rock here with a little arch underneath. Okay, so you go through here, maybe a bit quicker. Alright, and then you will come to there's some of the horrible stuff that affects you there. We carry on. Hang on. Now, of course, I've got to job facing the right way, haven't I? Because it's here. So this is where we've got to observe it. Okay, so it's near right where I said it was. So we have to observe this. All right, and now we have focus force palm, which is what we need to do things. Okay, so you kind of charge it up and then you slam into it like that. Okay, so that's how you do it. This is where you learn it. Okay, didn't realize it was that. Okay, so you have to view that. Once you've done that, then, so this is stuff I have to look up, obviously. So what happens then is, if I go to my map, okay, I see this is where I went the other day. I do believe it was, although, you know, to be honest, I can't remember now. It may have been down here. So I can't quite remember now, but there is a place where you can get these oh, I know, I think it's way over here. So I went on a very long journey all the way over to here. Okay, and I put a mark here. Okay, there. That is where I have to go. So I travelled all the way over there, and I know I should have done this live, but it was really just me travelling along that direction, trying to follow the prompts. Trying to open a couple of fast travel points on the way, so if I do ever have to go back there, I don't have to walk all that way again, because you know I do like walking because you find stuff. But so I found these two travel points, so we're kind of in that area, but it's a very, very dangerous area. I came here and I was one shot by something, so don't go into this area, which is what's that, Delecia? Yeah, it's a very dangerous area, so don't come here. Kind of Dew Haven there, so don't come here. It's in this where it is south of where it says Dementis, and you got this very large area here. So this is where the Wyvern Egg is. So that's what we were trying to do, trying to do a Wyvern Egg. All right. So that's what I was trying to do. That was what I wanted to show you at the start. Okay. But now I'll move on to what we've got to do. Okay, so we'll go back to the main mission. I'll just have a bite of the apple a minute, because it does go brown if you leave it. Like that do. Right. Sorry about eating, but I forgot to eat it earlier. We will probably do this later on, okay, but I would like to do some of the others first. We can't do that one because we don't know. I don't know where I can buy stuff. This I haven't been able to work out, but I think I made a tragic mistake. So this is all about this well-stocked coffers. This costs me money, and I haven't got a lot of money, so I won't be doing those until I have more money. So, so they're all like little, you know, just small side effects. So I have to tell of the situation at the Apocryphy. So I think we'll do that one now. Okay, so we'll open the map, and it's, you know, back in our camp. So that's where I went. I went over there to learn focused force palm. Okay, and we go to our skills. We have learned it now. Okay, so what you have to do is to do the thing you have to do. You have to have focused force palm, but you also have to have, I think, the focus one as well. There's one of these you have to have beforehand. Okay. I think it's the, yeah, it's the focused one. There's one where, yeah, something travels along the force of the current. So that's another one. So I got that as well. Okay, so I had a couple of points that I hadn't put in yet. All right, so let's go back. Let's do this one. Sorry about that. And we'll go back here and fast travel. Because you know, It's alright in exploring, but you've got to have fast travel coming back, otherwise you're spending all your time going all the way back after going forward, which is why I didn't like Dragon's Dogma 2, because in that very, very limited fast travel, although they made it cheaper and all that kind of stuff, it's still, because the cart that you can take in Dragon's Dogma is extremely slow, and I don't like going somewhere and it's extremely slow. Anyway, so we have to go here. So I notice when I run it does break up a bit more. Sorry about that, but I don't know. I don't want you to have it extremely slowly. So let's talk to Ross with this torch on for some reason. So we have to. It says, yeah, it's like I can't quite read that, to be honest. But it's like I got to seem to be in a certain area. Otherwise, the kind of thing doesn't turn up. It's a kind of odd that you have to be. It's like I got to turn. I couldn't there, but I had to come around to the front.
You talk to them.
Very odd.
I'm sure the folk at the apothecary feel safer already. Building trust like this always pays off in the end. Good work. This'll do wonders for our reputation.
Okay, so we've done that one. Okay, so little side quests. Anything else? Well, let's manage our.
Dealing with people is not as hard as you think. Most of them mean well.
Okay, might press the wrong one there. Manage, right? Okay.
What
I'm so used to
sort of
pressing
warrior
square.
are you looking for?
I don't know why we just can't pick the thing and just choose the option as opposed to holding this left button all the time. I just don't know why this left button's here. This left button should be for blocking or alternative things. So it seems a bit odd to me. So let's see if I can do anything on here. This is a side of the game which I'm not so keen on really. But we've gained these few kind of people here, so I'm not quite sure what we do with these. Yeah, I can't even seem to move for some reason. So it doesn't look as though I can do anything with them.
Looking for someone with speed.
Let's do a dispatch one, man. So because now we've got a little bit of a choice. But yeah, this is stuff I'm not really crazy on because A, it costs a lot of funds. It will bring in stuff, but it's all a little bit too much for me. This medieval dynasty, I played some of that, but it all relies on money. Look at this. I haven't hardly got any. So I don't really want to do this kind of stuff because I'm tending to use it to enchant stuff or improve stuff. So I'm not earning much money. So this is the side of the game I'm not really interested in because it's just a little bit too much. It demands large amounts of money, and I'm not gonna.
Got a job. Remember,
I don't really want to do that. I want to play a game, do some RPG stuff. Have some fighting and consequences and all that. But I don't want to be managing things. I'll play a management game if I want to do that. Okay, so that's the kind of side of it I'm not particularly keen on. So we've done that. We've got a medium reward. So we'll just see if there's something else. Ask for timber. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how I do this. So if I did this, and I think we went to this place. So I've got to get some timber. Okay, well maybe I'll do that then. But first we've got to talk to him. So if I run a bit quick. But it can be a bit slow at times. So
I need to figure something out. Can't let this
again,
go
you got to be in the right spot.
Got a minute. Everyone's just asking Carl for things, one after another. And you know Carl, he can't say no. Just gives them whatever they want. At this rate, our storehouse will be empty before long. If we put a board outside showing what supplies we've got left, maybe everyone will think twice. I need some timber to make it. Can you fetch me some?
Okay. Right, timber, I think I can manage a bit of timber. It's not puzzly. Right, oh, I've got to get one. Okay, can I go to any tree? That's what I would like to know is, can I go to any tree? If so, then that'll make it a lot easier. So, well, pick that one, but choose the other one. We'll probably go backwards. That's it, that one. Login axe. Which looks like the other axe, but this one's slightly different because the other one, only this one can cut down trees. Now you can do it with that, or you can do the big one. So I tend to go with the big one. Watch out for the tree, it will damage you. Almost hit the dog there. So I think you know I quite like doing this because it's nice and simple. It doesn't involve a puzzle. You know, this is a lot more interesting. So sometimes I will do that because it's just, you know, it's not a puzzle. So I think we have enough now. Well, there is another one there. Although the dog picked it up. Did the dog? I'll tell you what. I do interact with this dog. That's what I want to know. Is apparently I can catch a grasshopper. Is how do you transfer it? Because one thing I've noticed is it. So I can find out what it is. Yeah, which involves us a many series of buttons to get to it. So if I go to here, go to my pets, go to, see they both seem to have stuff, so if I go to that one, and I...
Hello, Ray.
Hello Thanos, how are you? Hello Thanos, it's nice to see you, Thanos Palamos. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, Thanos. Anybody else come in? Okay, right. Okay, thank you. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I want to know is how do you get access to this? That's one thing I haven't worked out is how do you get access to this? Because I can't seem to, like, you know, get to this. How you know, can I transfer stuff to it? That's what I haven't been able to work out. So I'm a little bit bemused by this. So if I did this one, which appears to be that one, again, how do I get hold? How do I do that? Only at the camp. It seems like I can't do stuff with that. So I'm not quite sure what is going on with that. It does seem a bit odd. Because you know, but I have got a little bit of spare, but not much. Okay, right. Now I've got the stuff, so now we can go back. So there's a lot of back and forth in this game, I've noticed. Get a cat, yeah. Possibly wouldn't mind a cat. I wouldn't mind a cat, to be honest. I'm trying to get a bird. Right, let's go back.
Bastards just
Get
taking
in the right place and we'll hand it over. See, that's what I ought to do.
Timber. Solid and durable, just what we need.
It's like
Once the board's up, everyone will be more careful with what they take and use. It'll make Carl's life easier too. Thank you.
because there's like a gap between every. It's a bit like Bethesda's games, you know. Other games, you know, you don't have gaps between. You know, it's not like a there's a couple of second gap or a second gap between each line. But in Bethesda games and this, there tends to be a bit of a lag. Why? Because it's such a big game. Alright, so we're going to do a couple of these, because at least these don't involve a puzzle. That's how I look at it. Is I don't want it to be a puzzle all the time. So therefore I'm quite happy. Right, I'll deliver 5 thick hides to the tannery. Right, let's just see if I have that. Thick hide, which would be under food, which I think is that one. Thick hide, have I got any thick hide? Would it be under food? No, probably under that, wouldn't it? Thick hide. Short hair hide. thin hide, thick hide. I have 11, so I do have 11. And what they asked for? 5. Okay, so I should be able to do that. Which is just here, which there's no fast travel point. This is my biggest headache in the game, is why are there not more of them? Because you spend a lot of time going backwards and forwards between 2 or 3 places, and the last thing you want is to do a long hike. So although they've increased them, they're not enough. But at least they're listening to feedback, and they may respond. They must out there look at my videos there, you know, you got to be in the thousands before, you know. And then they want you to, you know, sign a non-disclosure thing, you know, all that kind of rubbish, you know. You know, when they ask me that, I'll say, no, I'm going to give my honest opinion. But that'll never happen, because I don't think I'll ever get that many people, because, you know, I'm not a huge influencer. I'm just an old guy having fun. And just enjoy myself. Do I like cookies? I don't mind cookies, but I have to have, you know, no sugar kind of ones. So I have to be careful what I eat.
Smell that? It's your fear.
I'll just do the basic cast strike in a moment. Wait till I've done my finish move. Right, there's one more somewhere. Right, where do you go? That was kind of a wasted hit, wasn't it? Now, a dog probably take all day doing this. More than that, it's done pretty good so far. Oh, I will take the blueberry though. Right, I'll take it to the dog. I don't know if he picks all this stuff up. Okay then, we'll stow our weapon and make our way there. Right over there then. So, you know, because it's a little bit slow, you know, I tend to at least a jog, so it doesn't take forever to get there. Oh, is this more bandits?
I felt like caught a cold.
You caught a cold? Oh dear, Thanos, yeah. I caught a cold not long ago, and my God, it lasted for quite some time. So.
I never liked your kind.
Well, I don't think much of you, are there? No, don't think about it, son. I'm going to thrash you into little pieces. No. Trying a few different ones here. But, you know. Ooh. I could use the old block. No, that didn't work. There's too many of them to be able to time it. Let's try again. Oh no, something behind me. What happened to that? Oh, this guy, is it? Ah, right, you there. No, I'll get in there first. No, that didn't work. Oh, yeah. I ought to use that more often in battle, shouldn't I? He just hit me from behind, you filthy screech. Don't bother pick it up. This is the bit of the game that I like the best. It's the combat. It's such good fun, isn't it? Right, something else come in. Not today, son. Is the dog I swear that dog disappears every now and again. But yeah, you gotta go into here, to go into here, to then go into here and onto here. That's a lot of button presses, isn't it? Right, is he summoned? Right, so it looks like he's summoned, but I can't see him. He does seem to be disappearing a lot. There hasn't been a patch since last time. Oh, he's there. He's a little bit late turning up. So we're getting there. Bit by bit.
It's hot in Cornwall.
It's hot. It's not hot at the moment. It's it's a little bit cooler today. So it's, it's kind of. I think in here is about 70, whereas outside is probably about 65 or something. So it's not too bad. It's not too hot. I'm very tempted to jump over there, but if I do that, I'll probably knock everything over and upset them. But I'll tell you what, let's jump over. I can see somewhere there that I can repair my weapon because they do degrade. And we'll skip that. Alright, so is there like another thing that will fix our armour? Not really sure. Right.
This is bad.
Right, which is the person we've got to see? We just got to sell it. Oh, we've got to hand it over to him. Right, okay. I like it when it's a one button press.
This is some fine leather. But why give all this to us?
Well, because I was told to.
A gift from the Grey Maids. Thanks for looking out for us.
There you go.
We've had orders piling in, and we're almost out of leather. If you ever need our help in the future, just say the word.
Right, thank you. So you can see it's a little bit sluggish, isn't it? So, delivered a, what's that? Say thanks. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, I'll go back. So yeah, there's a lot of this going, to and fro, isn't there? Although I'm enjoying the game, there's a lot of back and forth, isn't there?
It's hot in England.
So we'll do this for a moment. It's hot in England. It's okay. It's okay. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's kind of just about right. Where it's nice and comfortable, but it's not cold or too hot. Alright, let me have my cup of tea a minute. So if I'm playing on my own, I probably would be exploring a lot more, just wandering off. So if you do want me to do that, please let me know and I'll wander off. Because I would like to do a little bit of that as well, although, we could face some tough enemies. That's the only downside of doing it. I like to just tweak up a bit so it's a little bit quicker, although it might break the picture up slightly. It's always hard bit is trying to track them down, isn't it? Is which one is it? Because that arrow is right where I don't want it.
We've still got plenty of spare hides left.
Is it there? Right, let's inform him of that.
When did you retire?
Hang on, Nathaniel.
I bet the craftsmen were thrilled. We earn the favour of the townsfolk, and they'll warm to us wherever we go.
Alright, and I'll put the text up so I can see it a bit easier because my eyesight is failing on this side, which I've got. I've got an eye test coming up, and hopefully they'll send me to a specialist to sort that stuff that's coating the lens. Okay, right. So apparently it wants me to do it again as well. So we'll try to manage the provisions, but I don't particularly want to do this side of the game.
You have my word.
Right, so is there stuff I can get rid of? I mean, I've got a lot of these axes, so maybe we'll get rid of that one. Is it? Oh, I've got to donate funds. No, but donate that one then. Yeah, it's almost like you've got to look at which button it is all the time. I mean, they both say the same thing: donate funds and donate goods. Have I got to donate funds or goods? I mean. Oh dear, it is a lot, isn't it? So, I don't know, donate goods up the funds, what's the difference? I don't know why I can't, I can do more. What does that say? How much would you like to donate? Oh, I see, oh, I see, donate funds is money, right, I got you now. It's right, it didn't sink in then for a minute. I hope that's right, donate goods. I know what you're saying, I know, because I could add those up to 2, so I might do that. That's why I'm not making a lot of money, is because I'm trying to use things of the same thing to upgrade, you see. So you know, as soon as they put something in like that, you know, that kind of, you know, you don't want to give it away then. So I don't particularly want to give away my food, to be honest. You know, I mean, there's fine meat there. I'll just give away a couple, but that's all. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. I need to keep this stuff for myself. Very greedy person. But you can have one of those. I mean, do I need that? I mean, I don't really know if I need that. Oh, it's fire resistance, okay. So all this, yeah, oh, I've got a lot of that. Just give them 3, so I'll just do bare minimum, you know. You know, because I want a little bit for myself. I'm very selfish now.
You could fatten the camp's funds through a bit of trading.
Is there anything I can buy? But that's worse than what I have, so I'm getting that.
Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them.
Okay, I'll sell stuff, but not much to sell there, really. It looks like I can't sell stuff. Okay then.
Why carry all those? Bring me whatever you want packed.
Alright, yeah, I doubt if I'll do that either. Right, what's this here? Is Ronnie's request. Ronnie the cook is preparing to boost the camp's morale and has asked me to help in getting some more meat. Dare I do this one? So yeah, this is the side of the game I'm not very keen on, as I said earlier. Not really keen on this. This is just, you know, okay stuff. It's not really my thing, to be honest.
Running a little short on me. You got a minute? I've a favour to ask. I'm thinking of cooking up some dishes we used to enjoy back in the day for dinner. I've got everything ready except meat. And what's a feast without meat? Could you bring me some? The richer and juicier the better. Everyone will be thrilled to have a proper feast.
I need some marbled meat. I don't think I have any marbled meat. So I don't think that's going to happen soon. I'm pretty sure I haven't got any marbled meat, which would be under here. Very much doubt that. I don't think I've even heard of it. Grilled. No, I haven't actually heard of that. Okay, so we can't do that one. Okay, so we got some out of Quire, although it could well be that it's actually taking us there. It is going to take us there. Right, is it far enough away that I can get to it? Whereabouts is it? Oh, it's way over there. Okay, so this is what, you know, because we've kind of explored that area, you know. I wish it would just show all of it. So we'll fast travel again, because I think when you're streaming, you know, you have to kind of do a lot of fast travel. Otherwise, you know, you spend half of the stream just wandering about, don't you? So it's to make it a bit more pleasant for people watching me. Otherwise, you know, I mean, if you want to see it all long drawn out, let me know. Because I do apologise for wandering off last time. That's probably, you know, I should have done that on the stream. So yeah, I do kind of regret it now. But I would just want to see if it's possible to get something.
You can help me out or not?
And then, you know, and then I found out I couldn't, unless I had focused false palms, which set me on another path to do something completely different. Just refine my weapons. So a bit like The Witcher. I think where they got it from, to be honest, along with lots of other stuff. Right, and then I head towards that area. Yes, I think Jess is right, you know, they do kind of overreact a bit, don't they? They do overact a little bit too much, don't they? But, you know, it's better than none at all, isn't it? Right, what's it say now? Over here? Oh, it could be from this one. Oh, because I've helped this person. Is it this one that's now going to help me out? Greet.
Good to see you. Got a cut in mind or want the butcher's choice?
Right, so I would imagine we shop for Marbled
Take
meat.
a look at this
Didn't know she had
marbling. Pure perfection.
marbled meat. There you go. So how many is it? I've forgotten how many. 5. 125. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do an extra couple for me.
You picked the finest cut.
Okay, so
Take
if
a
I come
look
out
at
of
this
that,
marbling. Pure
Thanks.
perfection.
it might be because it helps you later on, wouldn't it? Decide to help me out.
I'm
It's all
always
interconnected.
open. Come by any time.
Really? Well, that's very tempting, you know. Right, I'd love to cook something up, but right. So I take it we're going all the way back then. Wrong way. But yeah, I go a little bit quick. I know it breaks the picture up a little bit, but
Looked like it was wearing makeup, honestly.
it's going to be back to there, isn't it? But yeah, it's always alright. You've got to go to here to go to the thing to look at the map. Right? There's just too many button presses sometimes. Right, so let's finish off this tea. I thought Bethesda was doing a lot more button pressing in Starfield, although I haven't played much of that, to be honest. I started off playing it thinking, you know, oh, this could be good, and rapidly went off it. So I turned it into Star Wars to make it a lot more interesting, but I don't really play it, you know. Barely bother with it, to be honest. Hand over.
That is just right. Nice sheen, too. Perfect. I just have to recreate those flavours. Oh, they'll be over the moon when they see what I've prepared.
Yeah, I
for
bet,
them.
I bet.
It'll be a right feast, thanks to you.
Okay, so I managed to do that. So at least we've done a little bit for the camp, which, you know, I think that's the whole point, is we've got to build up this camp. So although, you know, I might be slightly resistant to camp stuff, you know, obviously it might help the game if we can do so, because they're just going to keep on giving us these, you know, maybe if the camp got bigger, yes, it'd probably be a good idea. Right, so turn the merchant. So yeah, again, I'll have to move my camera. I have to do this all the time because, you know, I don't know if pushing it up there will help. I'll try pushing it up there. Right, it has to obtain the sword made by the renowned blacksmith of Hernan Castle. That doesn't sound too bad. So we're going to do it, and then we'll do the kind of main quest. Which it's in the same place, which is excellent. That's what kind of stuff I want. Don't want to go too far for everything, do we? It's funny how it goes slow between. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Catch your breath a moment.
Okay. Quiet. Examine certain item to acquire information or knowledge. Select the item in inventory, press X to examine it, and hold to take a closer look. It's a lot of functions, isn't it?
Come on!
Oh.
Improve your metal. I can see your blood's racing already.
Oh, some sort of festival. Great. Now, I'll turn the brightness down because it has been a little bit too bright sometimes. It's like when I play it and stream, it seems okay, and then when I play it back, it looks over bright. So sometimes where it's, you know, it's white, it's overly white. So I've tried toning it down a bit. Right, okay, so chapter 5, Quest Unbidden. Okay.
Oh, you're back. Running this place is turning out to be harder than I expected.
Say that again.
Or am I just being ungrateful?
I keep telling you, you shouldn't push yourself so hard.
Oh, this leg's still fine. And both arms are in one piece.
I'm looking for the Grey Mains.
Aye. What is it?
I bring a message from Marquis Circus. A large delegation from Demeniss will attend the Harvest Festival banquet. If you are able, he strongly urges that you attend.
A banquet? That's sudden.
The Marquis mentioned he may need your help. I'll take my leave.
I'll think about it.
An invitation to the banquet. We're reaping the rewards of the Marquis's favour. But why? Why would a delegation from Demeniss come all this way? A large one at that.
You're right. It wouldn't come without a reason.
Wait, Damien's from Demeniss, isn't she?
Oh, please let me do it. It's Damien.
She must have fled for a reason. Shouldn't we let her know?
Aye, we should.
Could the delegation be a pretense for something else?
Yeah.
Could be.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Hold on. Where is Damien anyway?
It's a good
She
question.
went out to see someone. Said she had something to look into.
Shouldn't we tell her?
I'll find her and let her know.
Oh, because that'd be good if I could be Damien. I wouldn't mind, you know, I want to play the other one. Now, I have heard that in the next kind of patches and things, they are going to do more to integrate the you know, Damien and Anunka into these main quests, so you don't, it's not all relying on Kliff on these main things that we have to do. It always has to be Kliff, so that would be a really welcome addition. So I'd be, yeah, really glad about it. Let me just answer your question, Thanos, because I didn't get to that, did I? When did I retire? I retired in I can't remember what year it was, but it was when I was 63. So it was I had to go normally it was 65. Okay, so I would have retired at 65, but I retired 2 years early because I just my firm that I last worked for had you know, they weren't doing well. They were fixing PS2s, but the quality wasn't very good, and they'd lost their contract from Sony, so therefore everybody was laid off. So when I went to the job centre to see if, you know, to sign on, they said I would be better off by retiring early. Now it means I would have slightly less money, but I thought, well, you know, work is getting harder to find, so I decided to retire 2 years early. So I retired in, you know, at 63, so that's about 12 years, well, 13 years ago. So that's what I did. Right, we won't do that just yet, although I am tempted to. Depends how far away that is. The excitement of the festival has swept Tranan with word of a Demenissian delegation attendant. Damien must be located and alerted immediately. Okay, so let's have a look, see where that is, which is, oh, did I just turn that off? So it's just there, which it just happens to be in the town. So, but first of all, I think what I'll do is I'll just drop off some stuff, because I think as you know, as you do some of these things, and this, you know, these camps, our camp is gradually getting bigger. So I think that's why it's doing that stuff. Right, I'm just going to go into this. Oh God, I've got to remember how many times I'll press it. That's trouble. So I do like to do everything in first person when I'm trying to put stuff away, because I've got a lot of stuff on me. It'd be nice if we could actually do this, you know, because I would like to join some of those together. So, but I think for the moment, because I don't think I need these. Is it full? It's not full, right? Okay, so I think for the moment, yeah, that one's better. So we'll get rid of that one. I wish we could just mark them. Can we store selected items? Oh yeah, you can do it that way. Okay, so I won't use that one. So I'll just get rid of some stuff. A mace, I'll probably defense. So although that looks nice, we'll get rid of that in a minute. So we'll try and get rid of some of this stuff. just so we've got a little bit now. So that's three. So let's just pour some stuff in there, just so I can lighten my load a little bit. There's usually lots of doubles, triples, and you know, I usually off camera I might do something like, you know, drop some of this stuff off, like this stuff for instance. You know, I'll probably store that along with some dried fish. Those I think I'll keep. Honey tea, I mean, yeah, that's good for the stamina. Yeah, actually that's very good one for stamina, so I recommend that. So yeah, I'd have to do some cooking sessions. So that's salt, that's sugar. Oh, I see. It does the whole lot. Oh right, okay. Let me retrieve. So if I take out, right, okay, yeah, let's do that. So I wouldn't mind doing some of those. It's not really clearing the slots, so that's the only trouble. So I might just store that for a moment. Longhorn maybe. That maybe. Yeah, anything I don't think I need. You know, all these flowers and things. I think I'll do that for another time. And all these dragonflies and crickets and things. I think we'll store all this. We need the space really. Rough tree branch. So I'll kind of store a lot of this stuff. Maybe we'll store most of that. Like say, I don't know, let's do a bit more than that. Say that one there. So I'm not carrying vast amounts, but enough to kind of level up if I need to. So let's just do the same with that. So let's dot through that. I like it when it does it nice and quick like this. So although it's not, you know, getting rid of that space, you know. So yeah, it's not a terrific amount of room, is it? But they give you such a lot of stuff. That's the only trouble. That having to wade through it all is. So we got 90 out of 120. So that's not too bad. Okay. Right then. So we've got to head to Hernand. So let's do that because we've kind of been around this area. Yeah, you know, we've been back and forth here quite a lot of times. So we'll pop back to here. Okay. Just there. But yeah, the other side is slowly fading. This one especially is really blurry at the moment. You know, if I do that, you know, I can barely read. You know, I've got a box here with, you know, the whole Friends videos. You know, all the episodes of all the seasons. And yes, you know, I can read it, but it's really blurry. Whereas this one, you know, it's pretty good. This one's kept really good. So I'm glad that one has been doing well. Wrong way. So let's go up there. Really nice music in the background. It's really nice. I must admit, music is quite nice. Not huge amounts of music, but it is quite pleasant. And a lot of the game I'm quite liking, but there is some kind of things which, you know, some people might say is a little bit boring. I find it a bit slow. But you know, I think it's okay though. I think it's alright. I do like to do a little bit of coziness in the games while I like Skyrim, because that gives you the option of taking some time out, all this kind of stuff.
What do we do?
So I don't mind too much.
You take the left flank.
Carefully.
Whoa! Hey, easy there. It's all right. Calm down.
Could do with a better horse.
That horse. Huh? Do you? Ah! Oh no! Wait.
We learn how to
right.
tame a horse.
Grey mane. Do you know that mare? Can you calm her down for us?
Now, I did have one go on this. I just couldn't stay on it because I didn't understand the process, because I was so busy trying to find out what I was trying to do. I couldn't read the thing that it said about it. I've got to try and tame this horse, but I've seen Jess do it, and it does seem to be not quite as bad as I thought. I was trying to like balance it and everything, but what you got to do is you have to point towards its tail, which seems rather odd, and he does move around really fast, making it really difficult to do. Because yeah, what you have to do So you've got to get this all the way around, okay? To the end, to the rope bit where you I don't know, tamed him or whatever. But he's moving around constantly the whole time like this, and it's literally like this. And you have to point towards his tail, which when you're doing in all different directions, that's really difficult to do it. just did it on like the second attempt, but yeah, trying to point it towards his tail, it's all different directions you're pointing, is proving rather difficult to do, especially when you're being turned around all the time. So it's really quite difficult to do. You see what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, he's constantly changing. That's trouble. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. I think they slowed it down slightly because, now I know what I'm doing. But the trouble is, at the time I didn't notice that because I'm too busy concentrating on the horse trying to keep me balanced, thinking I had to keep me balanced. But they all like to do something different, don't they? Right, so we've got to now take it to the stable, which is over there. But we could go a little tap in by going a little bit faster. Let's go around here. So the stable over there, obviously, is just here. Some kind of stable. So maybe this is some horsey management now. Take the horse to the stables. Right here. Right, there we go. Okay, so that was a bit easier. Now I know what to do.
She's calmed down. Should be all right now.
Althea! Whoa,
there she is.
Easy now.
Good
girl. Thank you. She's never done this before. Something must have startled her.
Will you be all right staying here?
Why wouldn't I be? Because of the Demenissian Delegation. I've already taken precautions.
So, you were aware they were coming?
I was counting on it, actually. One of my informants is among their ranks. It's the perfect chance to learn more about Demenis's inner dealings. And maybe find a clue to my Swordmaster's whereabouts.
Is that what you're doing here?
I suppose I never told you why I'm on the run, did I? Don't get the wrong idea. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay.
My Swordmaster got caught up in something, and then she vanished. I was accused as well, falsely, and forced to flee. I will do everything in my power to find her, clear her name, and restore my own honor.
Why not? There you are. Notice my helmet comes off. That's because I've got that in the settings. So you can do it so your helmet is not showing when you're in conversation. Which is great. I was just like the helmet going up and down, to be honest. Okay then. So we got to attend the banquet. So let's just go and attend this banquet then. So the Demenissian Delegation. So we're gonna do a little mix of like side quests, a bit of discovery. Like I generally do in games, and we'll do a little bit of all sorts. I try not to run too fast because it does break up slightly, because it's a little bit less sharp. But you don't want to take forever doing these things, so I take it it's up there then. Yeah, it looks like it's up there. So we'll climb up, see if we can manage to climb up this thing. Yeah, stamina is a big thing in this game. You do need stamina. A lot of games seem to love the old stamina problem, don't they? So let's fly there. It might be easier.
Grand General Bastia has ensured today's event be most memorable.
Okay then, right. Alan Circle, yeah, it seems to have like a radius around it. Got to stay within this radius. So let's talk to him.
Yes, one of the orchestrators of that incident. Ah, there you are, Greymane. I see you got your invitation.
I told you he'd come.
I heard the news. But do you really need my help? Let us hope it's just an old man's needless worry. Just relax and enjoy the festivities.
Oh,
let's go inside.
Okay then.
Come along.
The banquet is about to begin.
Oh good, I hope we get free meals.
Duke
Yeah,
Caliburn has not been seen since that day.
Caliburn?
The one behind the blood coronation. The purge that ousted countless Demenissian nobles.
Oh.
Oh, look, it's the Demenissian Delegation. Right, start.
And now
Wow, he's well protected.
the time has come to unveil
A magic in the box.
General's special gift.
Probably like a bomb or something.
Oh, it's about to open.
I don't know what that is.
What could possibly be inside it?
What is this?
What is this creature?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Does everyone like it?
What is it?
With the blessing of
A
great
bear?
Solomon, we celebrate the arrival
I've got a funny
of
feeling
this
it's all gonna go
bountiful
wrong.
harvest season.
They call this a gift.
What is it?
On behalf of the King of Demeniss, Grand General Bastir has arranged this grand display.
My word. Look at the size of it.
Is it
So
alive?
chaos reigns and evil spreads. The alliance between Hernand and Demeniss shall endure. And Demeniss will bring peace to Pywell.
Let's hope
And
so.
those who threaten our alliance shall meet the same fate as this beast! Long live Demeniss! Musketeers, forward! Ready, arms! Aim!
This is
Cold-blooded, isn't it? I mean, the monster, probably. Yeah, oh dear, I had a horrible feelings. I'm just gonna.
Quickly, kill the monster!
Yeah, you take too long loading there.
Enough!
Oh, I thought for a minute we were gonna fight it.
Let this serve to remind you. Under the guidance of the great kingdom of Demeniss, we shall forever retain.
Someone told me that was not dead yet. Okay, this could be fun. That could be pretty strong, this guy. I got a feeling we could die here.
Get out of here now.
Hope they do a save.
You need to protect the Marquis. I can handle the beast.
No, Kliff, no. No, you can't.
Very well.
Oh dear, I was afraid of this. I saw somebody get eaten alive with this. So I was trying to save, but obviously I'm not going to be able to save, am I? And even if I did, it wouldn't be here, would it? Yeah, it won't be at this precise, but yeah, I cannot save that this time. Okay then, I'm quickly going to roll out of the way. Let's get out of here quick. He's a bit of a thumper, this guy, isn't he? Let's get out of the way, let's get out of the way, let's get out of the way. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Right, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Right. Looks like he comes at us at a bit. Oh, God, blimey. Okay. Right, I'm doing okay at the moment. Oh, that's probably a bad idea, probably a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Where am I? Okay then. Lots of blocking. Yeah, I didn't get much chance to get out of the way. Oh dear. This will be fun. I mean, I can't react as quick as he's pounding, to be honest. So, out of the way, men. Out of the way. I'll see to this ruffian. He hoped. Yeah, although I am struggling slightly. Right, I'll just take a few of these a minute. Right, turn to the battlefield, obviously. Right, okay, I'll try to get a hit on him. That's probably a bad idea. Right, try blocking my help, won't you? Yeah, it didn't give him much chance, did it? Oh great! Wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's mean, isn't it? Right, let's get back. Hang on. I don't want to lock on. I want to stay out of the way. Right, I'm just trying to... Yeah, facing him like that is a bad idea. Right, let me just do this a minute. It just gets my stamina back. And luckily it slows him down. Yeah. No, he seems to know exactly where I am. So I'm not going to trick it out of the way. This guy is really quite strong. I'll just keep walking in things. I'm totally blurred. I got to stay off, but it looks like he's not actually taking any notice. But wait till wait till those series of attacks are finished and then go in. Seems to be the option. I suppose I could have blocked him, but kill him, Kliff! Oh dear, second phase is it? Oh dear. Yeah, looks like a second phase. Right, oh yeah, good one that was my slow reaction there. Alright, that was, ouch. Yeah, didn't stick him in that way, that one. Get swept while the iron's hot! He doesn't move fast enough, mine. Oh Christ! My God, this guy is a heavy lifter, isn't he? God blimey, don't give a chance to... I'll tell you what, I'll try blocking. I mean, dumb idea, I just hit him. Block, no, blocking, no, blocking isn't working, okay, that blocking isn't working. It's a good job I've got plenty of meals, isn't it? Right, go to attack! Or do with some other skills, apart from, running. No, don't do it! Die, you filthy creature, King Kong! I'd block him if I could, is that possible? No, it's not possible. Right. Yeah, I've got plenty, don't worry.
Hi, Grandpa, waving hand.
Whoopsie. What putting him in there? Right, okay, get out of the way. I mean, this camera's changing all the time down there. Oh God, I'm trying to change meals. See, this is the trouble here. See, is when you have to do constant presses, and you can't do it in time. That's when there's a problem. I could have run out of meals, so therefore I had to switch to a new meal. Where I didn't get a lot of time because these things happen too fast. So we've got an instant revive, so we'll do that one. Sorry, that one. And then we'll get out of the way, but yeah, we'll, they all seem to move really quickly, far quicker than you can, get out of the way. You see what I mean? It's like, I'm too busy trying to stay out of the way to do it. I'm really struggling here to take something, because it's too sluggish. Right, okay. I'm very tempted to turn to something else. Let me think. Oh God! Right, okay. It's taking too long. Right, okay, it's taking too long. Yeah. I can't even see what I'm doing. I'll tell you what. Let me not lock on, because that's making it extremely hard for me to do stuff. So I can't even get away from this guy to actually do anything. Right, hang on. I can't take a meal.
FIFA World 2026.
This is the trouble with this system, is when you have meals that take too long to get to them, it makes fighting really difficult. I can't seem to avoid this guy. I seem to have to run, and then I've only got a limited chance I get to hit him. Luckily now! Really? Are you kidding me? I mean, I just can't react quickly enough. Yeah, it's like, really? It's just bonkers, isn't it? It's kind of bonkers stuff. It's like, I can't even get off the ground. This is the toughest we've... I'm trying to get out of the way of this guy. It's proven very difficult, and try and take a meal at the same time. It takes too long to take the meal. See, I just can't keep out of the way of him. Too busy taking meals like left, right and centre. Good God. Whenever you have anything to do with fire and you have to do a meal thing, it takes too long, it's a pain. It's just like too quick for our character. I can't even stay out of his way. Oh, goodness me, what is the point? It really is ridiculous. I'd block him if I could, but I just, you know, I just can't seem to get away from him. I can't move as quick as he can, which is always the way with these boss fights, isn't it? It's always got more speed than the player. Right, we're getting over here, I don't really miss. Yeah, okay, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. See, I'm going all the way out here, and he's still hitting me. It's ridiculous. You can't possibly fight someone who is that fast and you are tremendously slow in comparison. I'm taking meals all over the place here and nothing's happening because it's too slow at doing it. God. It seems you've got to be like 100 miles away from the guy. It's ridiculous. All I'm doing is spamming this healing because I don't get a chance. This is the first real challenge I faced. So I don't know whether to give up and come back to this later when I'm a bit stronger, or to keep on going. Because I'm having to take several meals, so I'm trying to take meals whilst dodging. I can't do both at once, so it's like sometimes I've got to dodge, but he still gets me. So I don't know what to do here. It's really difficult, this one. And God, this is why when you have sluggish and fun games, my God, you pay for it, don't you? Because oh my God, I've tried to do an attack then and absolutely nothing happened there. It didn't even register that I pressed the button. It's like, I don't know, camera's moving all over the flipping place, which isn't helping. No, I'm just going to spam it here. But he's going to have a second and a third phase, so yeah, I don't know if I can take these meals quick enough for me to do it, to be honest. I might go into the menu. I think I'm going to go into the menu here. Because I haven't got time to be able to do it when it's in this slow motion thing. Oh, please that'll be the end of it. But this is the biggest issue with the game, is this lag our player has. It makes it difficult to fight. I want them to have some kind of lag. Okay, alright, I've got it, but my god, all I'm doing is spamming, trying to take, you know, it's either dodge or eat. I can't do both.
Most impressive.
So yeah, that was the toughest fight I've done yet.
Quit playing around.
So, and that's one thing I like is the fact that, you know, when we get this instant thing and we can carry on, it does seem like we're not doing the whole thing again. It may be gone past the first phase, and at least that's some kind of concession. Because some of these battles, you know, when I went on my little kind of search on my map, and you know, I came over, you know, we're facing the weakest ones at the moment. But when you get into these big areas, like when I came over here, and again, I'm sorry that I didn't do that, but you know, I'm opening this up so that I've got fast travel points. That's why I'm doing it. I'm opening up fast travel points. That was the whole point of doing it. Plus, I wanted to head to this area where the Wyvern thing was, but they were one-shotting me, so I couldn't get involved in even the bandit fights. But yeah, it's a big problem with any game. I find they all seem to be a little bit laggy compared to the enemies, and so that really hampers you the whole time, because you know, I had a ton of these and I've used them all up now. In fact, I've only got spirit ones left. Well, that one was the only one I had left, was that. So all those meals have gone. So I will need to do some cooking now. But yeah, there's a lot of input lag. Many games have this problem, and it just makes fighting really difficult. So I like it to be snappy. And you know, in Shrouded, the combat is very snappy, and there's very little of this lag, and that makes it a bit easier. But you still have to. In this, I'm finding there's a lot of lag, which is kind of spoiling it a little bit. It's my only real thing, you know. There's a couple of things that, you know, more fast travel points, stuff like that. But
with wounds like that,
the lag is always a problem, along with the stamina. Really difficult when you're up against stuff like that. Which is why I keep going on about it, and I wish they would stop this low levels of stamina all the time, because you can't do basic stuff like climb or fight.
You shouldn't be here.
I didn't expect things would come to this.
What is Bastia even thinking?
So that gives you
I'm
a
not
taste
certain,
of what's coming.
But it's clear he has no intention of leaving Hernand in peace. And from what I found out, there's good reasons to believe that that beast wasn't the only thing he sent.
You best keep your voice down.
There's talk that others slipped into Hernand amidst the chaos.
Oh.
I've also received information connected to you and your people. It concerns the Black Bears who attacked you.
Oh dear.
Records show someone in Demeniss has been supplying them, but their identity remains unknown. There may be another force moving against you.
Oh dear.
Damien, we should move before someone spots us.
I'll dig deeper into this. Please, stay alert.
It's like a fighter there. She's got this blink thing, you know, we can just go whoosh, you know, whoosh, you know, that would have been dead handy against that. I think because, you know, I don't know whether it's because I'm carrying loads of stuff, you know why that is the lag, but my god, I've got to do some cooking now. So, is there a cooking pot? Does it actually show cooking pots in this? Because yeah, it would be handy, wouldn't it, to know where it is. Well, I'm in the town, So where is the cooking area? Because I don't know what all these things are. I just wish that this map was, I wouldn't say grey, but a little bit off-white, and a little bit more colour on the other stuff. I don't know. Maybe they're doing similar to like Elder Scrolls, where they're just doing a cross section from up high. Not quite sure. So I've got to try and find out where it is, because these I find these big building things, they kind of cover up the detail. So it's really hard to find out where you cook, because there's tons of these things. Oh, so there is one there. Right, okay, so where am I on there? Which is, you know, this is the problem as well, is where am I in relation to that? Zoom player. Here. And we need to, well, there's one there. Is that a fire? No. So, yeah, that's probably the nearest there then. Right, okay, so let's go there. They're never close by, are they? So let's go over there, which probably involves me and the fly somewhere. So we'll go over there, but yeah, that was tough. That was tough, that used all my meals. So that was a pretty dodgy one, that. So I was just trying to hit that.
Yes.
Take the meal. That was, you know, trying to dodge and take a meal. So I was mostly doing those two things. That was all I was doing. Blocking didn't seem to work at all. You know, I don't know, it might have been because I couldn't time it just right, but yeah, we're going to need a ton of these, which is why I want to keep the meat. Right, okay. So that does. I usually go for the highest I can possibly make, which looks to be kind of that one. So anything else which is better? Yes. Right. Okay. So we'll go for that. So let's make. Can I? How many can I make? Right. I'll make 4. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll skip. So we need a load of meals now. Yeah, I do have to improve my armour, because Jess has got more armour than I have. It's made me very jealous. Right, nothing on there. And nothing on the fancy meals. What will they give us? Yeah, I haven't got any of this stuff. Meat and vegetable porridge I need. So yeah, that's why those feasts could come in handy. So yeah, I haven't really got this higher powered stuff, but a lot of it, see, I wish it had access to our box so that I could do all this. So I think I'll just make. Can I make that? I can, right. Okay, let's do
World
maximum.
Cup 2026.
Will I see what? Oh, hello, Jeffrey. Sorry, I missed you coming in there. Sorry, and also, mine. God damn. My mistake. I was in the middle of a battle there, and try and spell your name right. What's it? Manshoria. So I probably said that wrong, so I do apologise for that. But hi, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm a grandpa, kind of. Jeffrey Giordano. Thank you, Jeffrey, for coming in. Always nice to see you, Jeffrey Giordano. Can't spell it at the moment. That's because I'm trying to do it. So, will you see the World Cup? I probably will see it on and off, but I generally pick some of the better matches, like the England matches. So it'll probably be England matches. Manchuria, okay. So yeah, thanks to Manchuria for coming in, saying Grandpa. you know, I'm getting on a bit, so yeah, I'm probably due to cause that. So, but thank you all those for coming today. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm doing my best. I mean, although I might be, you know, a bit iffy, you know, you know, at least, you know, at least I'm getting through these things, even for, you know, old guy like me, slow reactions. I can still, although it's mostly input lag. Right, it looks very nice there, Kliff. So we'll make as many of these as we can, and even though there are not enough, so I can take loads of them, but obviously I like some better ones, so we're just going to make loads of them. So let's make those, and again, so you know, we're going to need all of these, so we'll just do that, because you know, that's how quick you can use these things up. So I can't do some of those good meals, but I haven't always got the stuff on me, because you know, you just don't get enough in your inventory. You know, they always limit our inventory. You know, instead of giving us quests that improve our inventory by, you know, 1 or 3 at a time, why do you just give us a bigger one to start off with? I think that's the biggest argument I could make. So we'll make some more, and again we'll, you know, we'll do as many as we possibly can. Did it do it, or? Oh, we do that one. Can I do it now? Right, okay. Maximum. So I'll do a few of these because we might need them. And we'll skip that. So I might make as many as I possibly can. I'll try and get some of the better meals when I can, but I haven't got my box with me, so I can't do it. Apparently I can make some more of these. So we'll do that. Do some more. So I'll make tons because you're going to need it in this game. We'll skip that again. Seems to be all look the same. That's at least in Breath of the Wild. You know, why is it? You know, is it picking different ones? It could be it's picking different ones. Now, because I can't always see whether that's L1, because we know, you know, I got a job to see. That's why I made the text bigger. It's because a black background. That's the only trouble with a black background. So you do black background, then you do a white background for the, you know, L1, L, and then you can barely read it. You know, because although my eyesight is a lot better, it's still not enough. So we'll have to, because you know, black I do like, but you need to be very clear when you match things up. You know, like black on or white. You know, you have to have it so you know they're complete contrast of each other. Right, so we'll carry on. I'm going to make a ton of these. Just, I mean, that will do. I'm desperate. Because all my meals are gone in just one fight. So I have to tell Jess, you're going to have to need a tremendous amount of stuff to face the monster. So she didn't do it quite so much this week because, you know, she just wanted to chill out. She didn't have much time to come over this time. So she came over a bit later because she was seeing a friend. So, right, let me just see what is on here. There's something, seems to be telling me to press this for some reason. Yeah, every time you get a new thing, you know, it goes through. I just tend to wipe all these off in between. Right, so let's see what we can do next. So we're on to, what's that, guess unbidden. So the trouble is, as we're doing the kind of main missions, so this is leading us onto this, you know, the main quest. So these are going to be tough. The power sealing the letter from White Crow dissipated. Read the unsealed letter. Okay, so I got that from my inventory. Hang on. Is it here? Is it that? I think it's that. Probably not that. No. So I'm not quite sure what that is. Oh, that could be it. Okay, witches on the ground. Okay, one deemed unauthorized has recently crossed to the abyss. This is a sign that the boundary between Pyrewall and the abyss is slowly crumbling. What lies at the end no one can predict. Across the continent there are other witches who have safeguarded the balance for countless years. Seek them out and lend them your strength. Continue your acts of goodwill and gain the wisdom needed to face the end. White Crow. P.S. I've left a small gift to aid you on your journey. The other witches should be able to use it to craft special items. Okay. Alright, so that would be a good one. I mean, do I need to turn this over? Right, so I've got to meet a witch. I'll tell you what, we're definitely not. I'll tell you one thing I did do, right, which as part of that going into the other area on the map, I did pick up a couple of things. So I'm sorry that I did that kind of off screen. Where are we? It's just that I was trying to just get to a certain location, open up some fast travel points, and I invariably, accidentally picked up something. Which are these? So we opened up some slots so that we could put some of these things on. But while I was there, I found a chest or two on the way, or at the locations that I was visiting, and I managed to pick up some of these, which Jess already has picked these up. So, by going to that witch now, I should be able to stick these in, because I didn't have these last time. So that's what we'll do, I think, is we'll see if, that's what I want to do, the witch, is so I can put these in. So I don't know where I picked those up. I just found them on my way. So we've got to go meet with the witch. So let's do that. I'll do a save too. Somebody could remind me to do a save. I really appreciate that. So let's view that information. So I've got to go to that one. I take it is that one, possibly. Not quite sure if that's the same. Is that the one I'm supposed to go to? Hang on. It just says go meet the witch. That could be a... Yeah, why is it... I've got to view it on here. Oh, I see. So is there? Alright, okay. Right, just checking, because I'm not quite sure. Right, fast travel point. Okay, so it's in undiscovered areas. So that is why I was shooting off, going to different places, because I want to open up fast travel points so it's easier for me to get around the map, because it takes a significant amount of time to do it. So that was one of the reasons why I did it. It's just to open up a couple of areas, make it easier to progress. So that looks like the nearest. At least I think I can go there. Oh no, that one. Okay, so let's teleport there. But yeah, I could do with some crafting. I might do a little bit of crafting later as well. I'm just going to have a couple of nuts while I'm on the way. Alright, now which way am I facing? I can't tell where I'm facing until I move off of there. I'm kind of in that area there. So I say, let's jump. I mean, I usually like to do this one to... I don't use up stamina quite quickly. So, I'm going to let it drop for a bit. Try and do it before I get to the end. And oh, hang on. Stop there. Might just go up a little bit higher. Alright, then we'll head there again. Again, I'll do this to make it a little bit quicker. So it's all go quite a way. Yeah, just use that rather quick, doesn't it? That's any trouble. But if you can just do it, just see, let's stop it just before the end. And can sort of get away with it. But yeah, this is why I'm putting everything in stamina, because there's a real, it just kind of, I can't do anything otherwise. I just wish they wouldn't do that. They just wouldn't concentrate on this stamina thing. Because, you know, when you have a fighting game, the last thing you want to do is be struggling to get your stamina back all the time. I know there's meals and all that, but then, you know, that's more for survival. I mean, would you class this as survival? Right, a load of bandits here. I'll say let's go in against these bandits then. They might be a little bit dangerous, after any trouble. We'll give it a go. Got a few meals. Is that somebody shooting with a bow or? Right, alright, let's get back up at here. So I usually got hackers. Usually do the heavy blow. It's the kind of quickest way to do it. It saves me a lot of buttons. Save me having to worry too much about the button presses and things. And if I remember to do a block now and again, I'll try and do it. Where you go? You running away? Okay, we got rid of that lot then. Here boy, good boy. What's this here? Something in there. So we'll take that. I mean, there's a lot of this stuff you take and I don't know why they don't just give you less of this stuff. So you don't get so full, you know, because there seems to be a lot of just average weapons. So I don't know why they just don't do that instead, you know, they just give us less. But at least they're, you know, a little bit more to them, you know. You know, called leveled kind of loot, really. Because I don't know, it's a little bit too much sometimes. Right, so there's a wish around here somewhere. How do we get in there? Because yeah, this stuff here seems to be difficult to get past. This kind of growth kind of things. I don't quite know how we get in here. Because it seems to hurt us if we try and get in. So I'm not sure there's a way to get past that. Can we just walk in? I mean, I don't think we can. Is there a gateway? Oh, there is a kind of gateway, okay. Ah, right.
How many more do we need?
Not too many. Only 3 more.
Why are we busting our asses for those bleed fuckers anyways?
Oh, what a load of shite.
Hanan's got a plan to sort them. We just wait, then scoop up the spoils.
Hold on.
Oh, bandits,
We've got ourselves a nosy rat. Kill him!
I'd like to introduce myself. I am Kliff, the sword-shielded nutcase who loves a good fight. Oh, what was that? Right, doggy, pick up the set. Oh, is that kind of dangerous stuff, is it? Some spikes come out of the ground there. I didn't like that. Weren't very much at all. Right, I got rid of those ruffians. Right, am I facing the right way? That's funny, I could get in there just now. I get over that. Oh, I see. Like that, is it? Okay, let's get in. It's a bit sneaky, isn't it? Oh, God. In, Kliff, in! Oh my god, what is this going on?
Quickly!
Jesus Christ.
Must help me.
Right, let's untie her.
Oh, thank you. I was waiting for you to come. Both courage and the wisdom lead you to do what is right. You are welcome to visit my abode.
Thank you. So she's a witch. Oh.
May wisdom guide your path.
Oh. Okay, that's very interesting. Right. Now let's take some nuts, so just wash that down. Because it's got lots of bits in it, so it kind of gets stuck in my throat sometimes. Right, okay, but anything in here? Right, let's get in the first print. Am I allowed to open this drawer? Tell you what, it makes my ear. Oh, I better not do that. Am I crouching? Yeah, I am crouching. So I probably can't take anything, but I look around just to see if there's something that I can pick up or something. I don't know why we have to have this lantern, to be honest. Okay, then we'll... I wonder why it greets us with all that. Rather harsh, doesn't it? My blade might need sharpening after that battle against old King Kong. Good job, you know. At least I've got a few of those Powell things. Yeah, I wonder why they do the trap there. It does seem a little bit mean, doesn't it? So I've got to get out of here. That's the trouble. It does seem to want you to suffer, doesn't it? Right, let's climb up there, that might be safer. Okay then, right, we've got to go over there somewhere. Well, don't tell me you're going to get through here. Right, so it's dark. I'll tell you what, can I sleep in this bed? Because that would be nice, wouldn't it? Let me just see if I can sleep in the bed. It's unlikely, but you know, they make it difficult to get through the front door, don't they? Let's try again. I mean, I don't know if it's possible, but it would be nice, wouldn't it, if I could... I can. Oh, good. Excellent. Right then, let's see. What time is it now? 10 o'clock at night? Probably 10 o'clock in the morning. Because 6 hours... Yeah, probably not enough. So let's do 12 hours. I'm completely knackered. I'm having fun. There's only like, you know, fights and, you know, like bosses and puzzles. That's the only time I'm gonna might find things a little bit tough. Right then, so let's try and head in that direction. Just seem to wanna catch two of those things, doesn't it? Right, let's go in that direction. Could chop down some trees, I suppose. Let's see how much I have. Wrong one. Right, how much have I got in the tree department? Timber, fine timber.
Good night.
Oh, good night. You're off now, are you, Thanos? Okay, Thanos. Have a good day. Nice to see you again. Thank you. You know, I don't know what Manchura is, but it could be World Cup. It could be Manchester. I don't know, but yeah. Take care, and nice for you to pop in, Thanos. Always nice to chat with you. So yeah, I'll probably let me just do a little bit of that then. So let's got to think now. So if I do that, no, the other one. Okay, what was that?
I took an aspirin.
You took an aspirin, did you, Thanos? Okay. Yeah, good idea. Good against headaches. What was that? Just came in. Hello, yo. Hang on. I'll tell you what. Let me turn the brightness up on my phone. Let me pause the game a minute. Let me turn the brightness up on my phone. It's a little bit difficult to see how that's spelt there. Right, Freak Beat. How are you, Freak Beat? Freak Beat. I'm only writing down your names, Freak, so that I can just say thank you for you know, coming in and make a comment today. You know, it's a thing that I've kind of been doing for a little while. Okay, I know I kind of started. It's just my way of showing my appreciation. Thank you for coming in.
This game is amazing. I just finished the campaign and moved camp. Now I'm on Mount farming and stuck on the hardest boss in the game. Slightly smiling face.
Oh really? Oh great! Oh that's great, Freak Beat. Well done. Because you know I'm trying my best to you know to do okay at this game, but you know, old guy, you know, I can Raxus might be a bit off, so but yeah, you finished the campaign, moved camp now on all mount farming, and stuck on the hardest boss in the game. Good luck, Freak Beats. Freak Beat was a Z on the end, right? So good luck on that, and you know, if you could, you know, if you want to like the video.
You're not old. You're as young as you feel, lad.
You're not as old. No, I don't feel. You know, although I'm, you know, pretty old. I'm in my 70s. You know, I don't feel as though I'm in my 70s. Apart from a little bit of a neck, you know, a bad neck. Physically, in every other way, I'm in pretty good nick, and you know, I have a young outlook on life. So you know, I don't. You know, some men my age, you know, they're all decrepit and falling apart. You know, I like to think I'm a little bit less decrepit than most. You know, looking after myself. Looks like I can't do this because it might be part of the witch, you know, the witch's trees.
Like you playing amazing games still, lad.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I've been playing games a long time, since they first came out, since they first became available. I have been there from the very first Pong. I have been here, so I've seen a lot of things happen over the years. Some good, some bad. And oh dear, there's some enemies here. I think I'll change to the old sword now. I wouldn't say that if I was you. I'll tear your brains out. I don't know all the button presses, you know, I just try different combos. So, I know a couple of things, but you know, I don't know them all. But I know, just pause there, just read what he said. Oh hell, Ghost, I can't believe you're coming in. Right when I'm fighting as well. So Ghost, you just saying no, hello and well met. Hello Ghost, nice to see you. Always nice to see you, Ghost. Right, Free Beat, it's good to see people like you play an amazing game. This still, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm trying to do. Your neck problems are the result of an accident, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That is my only thing really that I've got any problem with is my neck. Which is why I haven't been able to do much VR lately. So apart from that, I'm in pretty good physical condition, considering I'm doing more exercise, I'm eating better, so everything's going okay. I want to hang on as long as I want. Elder Scrolls 6, possibly. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough, but you know,
best time
we'll
to
see.
Announce oneself is when they are in a fight.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, I'm not being surprised. If you want to see me take down a very hard boss, well, I died about 3 times, but I did get the guy. So you know, me against King Kong. I'm sorry, you're not getting away. I said, you know, I like to chase my foe right to the end. Although don't do that, Kliff. Just float in there and just deal with him here. Oops. Right, go get him, boy, go get him! Oh, tap it and go even faster. Go on. You're not escaping me, son. I don't leave anyone alive. Where are they? Come back, you beast! There you go. You're not getting past me. Right, I'll take that. Don't worry, doggy. Right, where was I? So I can cut over the best of them. Been gaming a long time, or it may not be, you know, the perfect, you know, fighting machine.
Long. My Necro is dusting of his thralls right now.
Okay, well, that's far more important, Ghost, than my
dusting off.
My attempts at games. Yeah, we're not here long. My Necro is dusting in his rolls right now. Okay, dusting off. Right, okay. Okay. Alright, good luck. But, you know, I love a bit of combat in games. So what is a, you know, nice combat game? I'm probably more interested in combat than possibly magic, but I am getting slowly seduced by magic. More and more I want to do magic builds, so... but since we're mostly Kliff, and you know, it's mostly a fighter, we only seem to have a lot of choice. I know it's saying get on the horse. It's a good point. But inevitably I'll come up against a Kliff, won't I? Probably. So we get on here, probably won't last long. Save my running out of stamina, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can get up here. Yeah, oh, the witch's house. Right, okay, up you go there, horsey. There, oh, a lovely house. Right, dismount. Beautifully got on there, Kliff. Beautifully got off. Right, let's go in the first person. What a lovely table that is. What I'd love to whip into those grapes there. Look at that. I could buy those. Rather nice. Hello. Not sure if I like this. Speak with the witch. Looks a bit creepy to me.
Kindness springs from wisdom, and wisdom weaves new bonds.
Oh, thank you. Oh. So let's listen to this request.
I've long awaited the threat that would lead you here. As you know, we witches are wielders of arcane power. It is our duty to keep balance between this world and the abyss. But of late, forces have risen to...
When I sent you those necromobs, did I tell you they were for sure for PC?
Magic and uphold order.
Hang on.
They seek to seize them and drown them in darkness. We ask that you help restore the fallen sanctuaries and restore order.
All right.
That was for PC, was it? Okay, Ghost, thank you very much. So those ones you sent us from PC. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've got a Necro on my PC. The only one I've got on my PC at the moment is called Lord of the Rings one. At the moment, so I'm only doing it on, you know, like Illusion with my latest Skyrim one. Right, which is cross-continent harness and study the power of the abyss in their workshops. Visit them to unlock sockets for gears. So we did that last week. We unlocked a couple of sockets. Embed or extract them into your equipment. So because I found those couple of things when I went off just exploring to try and get some fast travel points, I can now go to the workshop and place those items in. So embed, I presume.
Getting easier yet, RayRay.
What's that? What's that? Are things getting easier yet, RayRay? Well, on and off, Nico. You know, we're doing okay, like in the normal fights. Is it? Hang on, let me try and spell this right. Nico Roshi.
That illusion spells and perks off of Vanilla Skyrim.
Oh, the explosion spells of Vanilla Skyrim.
Something
Okay, Ghost.
I will sue your ex-wife. Hello, Nico.
Yes, what's that? Sue my ex-wife? Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm not that kind of person, Thanos. But, you know, we you know, she's moved on. I've moved on. I don't hold any grudges. You know, we wouldn't like a horse anything horrible. So yeah, hello, Nico. I'm doing okay on the fights, normal kind of fights, Nico. But the bosses, you know, the last boss I had, I took on that ape, the giant ape in the castle. And you know,
hibiscus and refinement are how you level up.
Yeah. So last week I went off on a journey, and you know, because I heard something about new Wyvern Eggs, so I went out in that direction, found a few fast travel points. So if ever I need to go there, that would be handy. I didn't show that, unfortunately, but I did find a couple of things that I can put into here. Okay, Ghost. Yeah, nice to see you, Ghost. Take care. Good luck on the Skyrim. So I can now put those into my slots. So
good night. My father name is Nikos.
What's that? Good night, your father. I don't know why the chat keeps disconnecting there. Good night, my father. Name is Nikos. Oh, okay. Say hello to Nikos for me. Nika Roger. And Nika.
Congrats on surviving.
Yeah, I had loads of meals, Nico, but I practically got through every one of my meals fighting it. So I had to stop and do that focus thing to bring back my stamina. But managed to get him on about the third attempt. I think I died 3 times, but I managed to revive for with 30% health, and I just had enough to finish him off. But it was really close because I just couldn't avoid the bloke. He was too fast for me to move. I was trying to anticipate it, but my God, he hits you so many times, one after the other. I couldn't dodge quick enough to keep out of the way, but got him in the end. Right, so this does, what's that? Howling Hill. What does that do? So let's see what they do. Grants a variety of effects when imbued in an equipment socket. So what does that mean? Not quite sure what that one does. So that one does 4%. Yeah, I don't like I don't like low percentages. So that puts us attack speed up. That's damage to walkers, earthen beings. So yeah. So I'll probably put that one in. Embed it. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So I just opened up a couple of slots, but I probably can't do anything else. So let's see what I can do on here. Equipable on, what's it do? Grants a variety of effects when imbued in an equipment socket. Oh, there's a sonic shockwave that stuns enemies. So, can I do that? It doesn't seem to say that I can do it. Oh, I haven't got that one. So it looks like I can't do that on... That's odd. So why can't I do that? Because it seems to suggest that I can. So let's select that. Doesn't seem to... I don't know, anybody see what's going on here? So why can't I embed this? So I haven't got any of those. I don't know why it's coming up really. So I don't know why that's coming up as an option, to be honest. It does seem rather odd. Because I picked up 2, that was all I had. So it looks like that's all I can do. So I could create a socket. So maybe I haven't got a socket.
Of the witch and craft them also. Some, like Howling of Chaos, are area of effect gears that add on to your attacks by PR.
Yeah, I would like to do that one, but it didn't seem to want to let me do it. You can improve your gears at the witches and craft them also. Okay.
Some gears only fit in armour.
Some gear, what's that? Yeah, it's only trouble is because I like have to keep moving this camera, it's like I never know where to put it because wherever I do it seems to get in the way of something. So I can quite see that message there. So some gears only fit in armour. Oh, okay, right. So yeah, let's see. So I think I'll create a slot in, say. I'll tell you, let me create a slot in here. It costs me money, doesn't it? I do hate it when it costs me money. Which one is it? That one? I don't know which one is it? Probably that one. So let's do that one. That's it. Float on me. So yeah, this is what I'm interested in, smithing and adding all this stuff. So maybe I'll add another one. It does cost me money. I was a little bit worried about using the money. So yeah, let's open another one, shall we? Can I do another one? Whoosh. I do like all this magical stuff. Right, okay. So, right, where is it? Where is the... Where'd it go? Equip gear. So, a longsword, is that my best one? The battle longsword? I think it is my best one. No, it's not. Right, let me just get out of that and see if I can embed anything in there. So it didn't seem to allow me to put it in there for some reason. What about that one? So I could do the chaos. So I've got to do L1 just before being hit. That's some kind of block, isn't it? So we'll do that one. We'll embed that. Because I need to make things a little bit easier for me in fighting against bosses. I wish I'd done this before, to be honest. So can I put another one in? Because that would make even more. That would be even better. Damage to that dex speed. Grants a right effects. I don't know, speed. It definitely feels like it's a bit laggy. Definitely. But I might, walkers. Depends who are walkers. Is there anybody that walks? Or against certain things, so I'm not quite sure whether that'd be useful or not. So I might just go for attack speed instead, because I don't know what walkers are, to be honest, apart from packets of crisps. Right, okay, thank you. Right, I can't put nothing in here. Shame. Okay, right, well those are the only ones that I found, so I could create a socket, of course. I could craft.
Attack speed equals more damage because you hit faster.
More damage because you hit faster. Okay, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Anything else? Nothing? Nothing else? Nothing. Right, okay, so I can't do that.
Welcome.
But yeah, a little bit of craft one. I wonder if I can buy any. Probably costs a lot of money, don't they? So what are these? Oh, I could buy that. It cost 28 though. That's a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Haven't got enough for all this. So that's composure, that's vigor. A blueprint for crafting and synthesizing vigor. Okay, 6 out witches. So increases stamina regeneration. Definitely would like that. So that might be something handy to put on my outfit. Increased health regeneration will be a good one. I might just do this one, because my god, does this hold me back in so yeah, I'm going to do that because
too was guided by wisdom.
I find it really annoying, this whole stamina problem. It's like, it affects all, it seems to be all games. So I think we'll do that for later. Let's see if I've got anything to sell. I don't really want to sell that.
All the paper things from the witch are to upgrade your abysses.
Okay, alright then. Okay, so let's see if there's anything to sell. Probably not. Or I think I'll get rid of some of these, so let's make a little bit of money back. So I do some of this for the camp, but I seem to be very short on money, so I'm gonna need to sell a lot more stuff. So I think I'll sell that, because as fast as I'm earning it, I'm losing it again. So I'll probably, it's got lightning resistance, so I'll probably add something like that. Get rid of that one, just to kind of make a little bit of money back. I don't really use the dagger, so I'll get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of a couple of bows. I'll get rid of it. I need to make some money back. It's kind of money back guarantee, really. Alright, that was pretty crappy, wasn't it? Yeah, I know I could use this to upgrade, but I do need some money. So that's a login one. I think I'll sell that as well. Right, okay, so at least that's got us back up.
I have been waiting for you. Farewell.
Thank you. Okay then. So we've managed to, it's like a magical doorway, isn't it, into the witchness. Oh, right, okay, so we got to head to Tranan. So, yeah, it says clean the sanctum. God, I'd love to clean it. Oh, yeah, look at all this. Oh, this is going to be tricky stuff, isn't it? Right, what have we got on the main quest? Right, so the witch's warning on looming dark positive leaves you with an ominous sense of foreboding. Quickly return to Tranan to gather information. So I might do that and see if we can craft up my weapons a little bit. Alright, so let's go here. So much as I want to explore, you know, I'll try and do the exploring
Stats
on
in the long
camera.
run: upright rate, slash attack speed, slash shadow claw, slash crows
Critical
pursuit,
rate, attack speed.
slash grey soul howling. So if you get any, don't sell them. D.
If I get any done stuff, yeah, we'll keep anything that upgrades stuff or enhances stuff, yes. Because I do like smithing and enchanting in any game. So, yeah, I do like to do all that stuff. Right, now let's see how much food have I got. Because I want to have plenty of food, but I don't want, you know. So I've got a fair bit. But you know, trouble is a lot of the stuff is in your box. So what I could do, I wish you could. I'll tell you what. I think I'll go back to Howling Hill because have I got access to my box when I'm cooking in Howling Hill? Because that will be really handy. Because I've got more ingredients in my box than I carry around because of the limited stamina. But thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for, you know, if you could hit that like button, that'd be really nice of you. Just to help, you know, help a poor guy who's, you know, having a little bit of fun playing games. And you know, if you want to watch it, you know, enjoy it. I don't make any money out of it. I'm doing this as just for a hobby, really. I'm not in it for money or anything like that. Not interested in that kind of stuff. I've got enough to get by, you know. I may have actually gone a little bit over the top with some things lately. You know, I may have gone a little bit too far. So what I might do is put that one in there because you know, I may, you know, I'm a bit of a Lord of the Rings fan, aren't I? A bit of a Lord of the Rings fan. Yeah, I went out and did something, you know, a little bit maybe silly. I went out and I got the old Minas Tirith Lego. You know, we haven't finished Rivendell yet. We're gone 3/4 of the way through, and yeah, slow business. You know, just a little bit for me this time. So, you know, oh yeah, if I press and hold, Jess taught me this. If I press and hold. No, that's not it. Oh, I see, that's going in there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, hang on. What would it come under? It's bag. What bag? Where would the bags be? That's a good point. Where I keep forgetting that when I'm in this. What bag's under? That? Ah, there. Right, let's have that one back. I forgot about that. Right, okay, let's get out of this menu. It's very complicated business menus these days, aren't they? It's like, God, they make it tough, don't they? That one? That's bullets, haven't I? I haven't got around to using bullets yet. Where's the bag? Up there. Right, so I think if you press and hold. Is it that? Yeah, you can open all. Yeah. Thanks, Jess, for letting me know that. So that did help enormously. So made a little bit of copper back. So that's something. Okay. Right then. So I'm going to do a little bit of smithing. Now, what I want to know is if I do some cooking, has it got access to that chest? Because that would really help, wouldn't it? Right, where's the cooking pot? Right, there should be a cooking pot somewhere. Right, hang on. Look at the map. Hey. Wait a minute, I'm not there. Where am I at the moment? There, right, okay, let's zoom in. Oh yeah, it keeps moving, this thing keeps moving. Is that a fire there? No, there's no fire here? I honestly can't craft food in my camp. That does seem a bit odd.
I'd stoke the forge at the smithy if it meant getting paid.
I mean to say, we haven't, I find that hard to believe. It'd be really handy to have access to our inventory. Is there a cooking pot in here? That does seem a little bit of an oversight, doesn't it? Because we could have access to our box then. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I mean, you have to carry all those ingredients around with you. That seems a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Anyway. Right, let's see, what am I doing? Why has it got facing that? It's probably something, a new event, isn't it? If I can face the right way. What's this guy want?
He must be quite confident to give a sword his own name.
Right, let's listen to this.
Listen, if you've got a moment, I've got a favour to ask.
What's that?
Word is there's a blacksmith in Hernand who's famous for his craftsmanship. Right. They say he forges blades named after him, and they're the finest you'll ever see. You can never learn too much, right? I'd love to learn from his craft.
Right-o.
So, could you bring me one?
Yeah, I could do that.
Cover the cost.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, okay, a little side thing. Okay. Please put a cooking pot in the camp so that we have access to our box. Because that would really be helpful. Right, okay. So what was the quest? I forgot what the main quest was now. Where are we? Oh, there. Right, speak with the soldiers. I'm not sure if I want to do that one yet. Yeah, these are all, there's a lot of these are stuff you got to pay for, isn't it? So we could talk to him. Well, we could do that one, I suppose. So is that the one that where we normally go to? Yeah, let's go to there. Make it nice and simple. Let's have another drink. My battery is charged, so other people like me, do they use rechargeable batteries? I've been using them since they first came out. You know, why buy disposable batteries when you can put something in that lasts about 500 times before you have to dispose of it? So that's how I look at it. So again, go into here. You've got to press it about 4 times. So hi there. I would like to give you some work. I want to refine my stuff. I need to be even stronger than like I was before. Right, it uses an abyss artifact. I don't know if I want to do that. So that does 1 the defense. So it might do all that. So let's see. At least I need a sword to do more damage. So let's refine that. That's it. You give it a good bash there. Right. Anybody see the Fable half an hour? Well, no, 30 minutes Fable showed up. I must say I was very impressed. I'm a bit of a Fable fan. You know, I'm a real fan of that. Is that better than what I have? That's trouble. You can't see. These are things that I'm equipped in it. So as soon as I'm equipped with that, I'm all using that at the moment. Because that's like not used stuff, and that is. So is there a refinement token? So I might use that on, I don't know, which would be best? Our defense probably, wouldn't it? So I usually go for, which is my best weapon? That's 20. Anything else? 20. It looks like that. And that's 20. So yeah, we'll probably do that one then. So let's refine that one. So Need to, be able to dispose of these bosses a bit quicker. But I do need some defense as well, so I want to do that. Okay, excellent. Right, so let's go to because what is that one? That's 16. Yeah, that's the other stuff. So we didn't really want that. Right, let's see if we got any more refinement tokens. So I'll probably put it on armour, so I can't put anything on the other ones. So probably boots. Any of these got a slot in them? That's got 2. So let's put it in say the boots. So let's refine that one. So yeah, Jess is a bit ahead of me on her defense and attack. So even though she hasn't done the main missions, she has done more. She's kept ahead of it because she's not stupid. She's always improving her gear. Learned from her daddy. Although I tend to forget it now. So we'll do a bit of this because I like to show a little bit of everything in my games. I don't want to do. I'm not doing the short version where we do it in 10 videos. We're doing things that I think people should know because not everybody shows this stuff. So can I make that? What's it say? Refine. So let's do that. So that'll improve it. Should go to level 4 now, is it? Yeah, it's gone to level 4. Okay, and then see, dagger I don't really use, but maybe this might be handy. This one, say. So let's refine that one. Not sure if that's the one I have on me. So we need to improve our defense. So both of these are worn. So stamina regeneration, definitely need stamina regeneration, don't we? So we definitely do that one. So we'll find that as well. Managed to find a couple of rare materials. It might have been that green one, green ore there. Managed to find something on the way as well. So that's made that one go up a little bit. Right, anything left? Although let's go down to the. So we'll see if we can do that one as well. So let's make them as best we possibly can. So increase our defences. Right, can I do it again then? So I haven't got the same on that. Yeah, why not do it again? Yeah, let's get as much out of this as we can. And I'll compare it with what Jess is doing. Jess did only played for about an hour because she was busy. She did a little bit of Lego for me. She also wasn't able to come over too early, so she just did a little bit. Right, I'm not sure about any of this. So I probably don't need that. I mean, what does this do? Detect nearby memory fragments. So that could improve it a bit. So actually, yeah, let's do that as well. Let's get as much out of this as we can. And then I think that'll do. More today, because I'll probably run out of stuff. I wish it would, have access to your chest.
Many fine blades.
Right, what's extraction? Yeah, we don't really want to extract anything.
You're welcome at my smithy anytime.
So what do I have to do for him? So if I greet him...
Repairs. Put it here, I'll see to it.
So did I do the actual quest or not? It says acquire... Oh, I see, I've got acquire Rhett's... What's that? Longsword. Okay.
If you want something unique,
how do I get hold of that then? Can I craft it? I'll tell you what, in case I don't know if I can get a gun. Although I think I'll leave that.
The master of the anvil stands before you. Remember.
So I've got to get it from this guy here, Rhett. this guy here. Is it this guy? Yeah.
What do you want?
So let's shop.
A blade is to a warrior what a ship is to its captain.
What did I have to buy? Hang on.
All my weapons are crap. My forge never rests. Come back soon.
I've got to acquire Rhett's longsword. Right, okay.
Hello.
Rhett's longsword.
Searching for a sturdy blade?
Rhett's longsword, which is 2, which is not too bad, so we'll buy that.
Good choice.
Alright.
Searching for a sturdy blade? Drop by whenever you need an edge.
Actually, that's a good point. Have you got any decent armour?
Is to a warrior what a ship is
Just
to
wonder
its
when, you know,
captain.
if he's got anything that's better than what I have. Probably not. So far, every time I've looked, it hasn't really been better. No, don't look at those.
True strength.
Okay,
My
right, leave it there.
always at your disposal.
Righty-ho then, right, and then let's hand over the sword. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of toing and froing on this, but it's good fun, isn't it? It's good fun. I mean, you know, I'm looking forward to Fable. It's a game that I really enjoy Fable because it's kind of, you know, I didn't say the combat is the greatest thing in Fable. You know, it can be tough in certain areas, certain parts of the thing, but I quite like the whole structure of the way Fable is. I've played all 3 Fable games. I haven't completed all of them. I've done some of Fable 1. I've completed Fable 2 and done a lot on that, and I've got like 33 million or something. So I've done a significant amount on there. But not so much on Fable 3. I've done some of as well, but Fable 3 I didn't think it was quite as good. So I wasn't quite as keen on that one. Right,
Maybe
I know which one it is. Right, there it is. Okay.
Well.
Right, right, I've got to be in the right place. I don't know why you always have got me in the exact place all the time. But I suppose it makes sense.
It's just flawless. And the balance, it's spot on.
Well, I just bought it.
Remarkable craftsmanship. There's a great deal to learn from this.
Yeah, put that.
You've brought me something worth studying. Oh, thanks.
Do I want a reward or it? Inventory? Takes a while for it all to come up. Inventory? Yes. Okay, 3 slots. So yeah, it's worth doing it just for that, isn't it? Okay, anything else? No. Okay, right. So let's see, we've got about 15 minutes left. So what can we do then? Let's have a look. So I'm having fun today. I won't do that. Either dare we go out there. I'll tell you what, first of all, I'm going to look and see how I am on defence and attack, because I want to compare this with Jess, because Jess is kind of crept ahead of me, but I think I'm a little bit closer to her now, because you know, I think Jess was like past mine, so she might be into the forest. So I'm just going to write this down. I've got 9 attack, which isn't really very good, is it? 9 attack and 44 defence. Okay, I'm going to write that down, and then I might look up, you know, sneakily look on Jess's and see what it is. See if I'm up to her standard, because she upgrades it all the time. Right, okay, so let's try and do this quest then, shall we? Let's see if it's possible, because I want to advance the main story. So we wouldn't mind doing that. So let's speak with the soldiers, shall we? Which might be just nearby. Nope. Where am I on the map? Well, we just travel there. It's closer, isn't it? So we're enjoying it. I'll just keep an eye on the chat. Yeah. So thanks for that freak beat giving that info. Yeah, some of them only fit in armour. Yeah, you go. So yeah, I'm trying to learn all that stuff. You know, I always like doing all the smithing and whatever. I do enjoy all that stuff. So it's always like inside the castle. So yeah, I may probably go a bit too quick, so it does break up the picture a little bit. I would like to be in first person when I'm doing this. I don't it probably doesn't make it easier on you, but I like to go a little bit quicker. It seems like it's going a bit slower when you're in first person. So I'll have to see if this kind of breaks up as well. But breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do.
Trouble. Grave trouble.
Oh.
We've got unknown intruders.
Oh dear.
Running rampant in the keep. Oh, I scarce know how to describe it. Ghosts.
Go.
It was as if we were fighting ghosts.
Any idea who they might be?
None. Just crow feathers strewn at the sea.
Hey, we've got something. Intruders got
What?
past the guard. They've breached the inner keep. They were tearing the place apart, as if searching for something.
What the hell is going on?
Tear their brains off.
Suddenly, they vanished. They might still be lurking around the castle. We should keep an eye out.
Oh well. Oh, I go back to first. I love it when it goes back to first person. Well, I'll tell you what. I haven't done a save recently. It's something I forget. So let's go over that one. So let's do some save. Yeah. Trouble is, you can't always see fights coming up because when I went into that castle there and that ape thing started. I mean, I didn't have any chance to be able to save because I didn't know that was going to happen. It just suddenly out of nowhere, I was suddenly in a fight. I wish it would give you warning or something. Oh, where have we got to go? In there?
I'll see you ruined and in the gutter.
I presume it's in here, is it?
Careful.
Could be upstairs. Is it up? Does it say whether it's up or down? Oh, actually, if I do this, would it? Ah, yeah, okay. I just thought of that one. Right, okay, so it does kind of leave me. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, isn't there any trouble with this system? Is it keeps doing this? Why does it? Is it keeps? You know, you got that to find out which way to go, but then it aggravates everybody. I don't know why this has to be a thing. I know it's got to be out, but it does seem a bit odd. Because it's like if you don't stow your weapon, you can get into serious trouble very quickly. So it's a little bit annoying. Right, is it up or down? So it does say up. So I think the stairs are at the end. I think the stairs are at the end. I remember coming into one of these and there was a stair at the end or something. Never quite tells you which way to go, does it? So I'll have to do this again. So again, I hope I don't hit anybody. Doesn't really say. I'll try hitting it before I come out. So yeah, it's not really saying, is it? But I presume it could be through there. Is that something I can... It still says up. So it could be out there. I wish it would just unlock it and then open it, but never mind. Right, is it in here? Doesn't say. Oh, it just still says up. So how do I get up then? I just wish it would show like stairs and things. It's not really helping us in here, is it? But how are you supposed to know where the stairs are? It's not in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to find the stairs. I just wish it would, guide you to where the stairs are. Does seem a little bit odd. So I don't know how we're supposed to work out this stuff. I mean, there's so many doors, and how are you supposed to know which one? I mean, I went through here, so I don't know why it's telling me to go in there. And in there, it's like, it's not stairs, is it? So I don't know, it doesn't seem to... I don't know, I'd have to try every single door, probably. It just seems a bit odd that, you know, it doesn't lead you a little bit better, but never mind. I think, actually, come to think of it, I think the stairs might be down the bottom end. Ah, yeah, it is. Right, okay.
Watch it, what?
Right, is it still up? Yeah, it does seem odd that it doesn't it doesn't guide you all the time. It's like,
through without the Marquis' permission.
is it here? I don't know, I've got to do this. How do I find out? It doesn't seem to say up. Oh right, oh, okay, hang on. Ah, right. Okay, yeah, because it seems like sometimes that line doesn't show. Ah,
They
right,
head
okay.
to the archive.
Right, okay, we got them in the end. Okay. Okay, let's have a drink of water. So, no, it's good. It's going pretty well today, you know, I haven't really, apart from that fight, you know, where, you know, I had a job, been able to dodge and take a meal, so apart from that being a bit tricky. Right, let's do what. Oh, okay. Well, we've got it.
I'll break you down. Die already, you shite. All or nothing.
That's some trouble. My meals aren't that, you know, strong, so that's why I've got to take a lot of them. I'll tell you what, the blocking is really hard in this because it's like I do it early because it seemed to be early was best, but I don't know. I just can't seem to time it very well. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't have anything to do it lately. Ah, right, okay, yeah, it's like you, as soon as they got to charge up their arm, you seem to have to do it because there's a little bit of lag all the time. I'll pick up the loot. May as well pick up this stuff. Seems the dog seems to be nowhere near. I'll tell you what, let me see if I can call the dog a minute. Oh no, I can't from there, can I? Yeah, I don't know why this is not... Why you can't call the dog. when you're on that. I don't know why you have to go through several of these. It just says unsummon, so I can't do it in this area. So I'm trying to collect some stuff because obviously I'm trying to get some money and stuff. So he doesn't seem to be here at the moment, so I'm trying to grab all much as I can so I can make a little bit of money. There seems to be something right here, but I can't see it. Okay, right, well, let's head towards there. Although I just think this one here is a little bit too far back. Let's go in here and see if it's in here. Right, here we go. That was a boss battle, isn't it?
Alustin!
Oh dear. Oh my god.
It's you. Alustin, stay with me.
Hope he's got something to block that. Oh, like Lord of the Rings.
What happened?
A Wraith's knife.
White Crow has been taken.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Who did this to you?
I would hold stench to blood for you.
My wounds matter not. You must find her quickly.
I'll do my best.
Follow him, the Crow, and stop the Black Witch. Who is
Oh,
that?
dear.
One who covets White Crow's power. If she succeeds in claiming it. White Crow must never fall into her hands.
No.
No matter what. You must do whatever it takes.
I will.
Go after him. Find White Crow.
Yes. I will. Got any free stuff while we're here? I know you are. I think I was on a little bit of reward. Okay then. That's like Harry Potter, isn't it? Right, nothing for us to do up here. Okay then. Excellent stuff. I mean, I do like all this stuff. It just seems rather elaborate. I don't know about you, but it seems like they're very elaborate, all these things, and complicated. Right, can I gain access to that? That's dangerous. It looks cool, I must admit. All looks cool, but it just seems rather big and rather huge, But it's good fun. Good fun. Right, so let's find out where that is then. I'm a little bit wary of doing these real tough places, but right. Let's go to the journal. Let's see where that is. Here. Okay, the ranch established by the goat herd. Yeah, I must admit my eyesight is not quite so good. Is that Ibana? It was built by reclaiming barren land that was once difficult to cultivate. Today it has become a ranch where goats roam freely. Okay. If you're wondering, I did increase the brightness of the UI so that the white text on the black background would show up brighter, so it'd be easier for me to read, because it's really subdued against the black, that white. So, right, is there a fast travel spot around here? Yeah, just there. Okay, let's go with that one. So probably because streaming, I would use fast travel more, but I would probably do a lot less of it on my own if I was on my own, which is what I did last time. Let me just refresh the chat in case it's missing anything. Okay, but thank you for coming in. I hope you're enjoying it today. My main kind of worry about things is, there's never enough kind of stamina, you know, for you to do stuff, you know. So I'm always a little bit. Oh, yeah, I've got loads of things then. So see what it does. I'm gonna have to. Oh, hang on. Right, so it looks like that's the best one. What about this one? So that looks like the best one there. So let's just pick the best of each. Whoops. I think that may have. Yeah, those are the same. Okay. Right. So we've got to gather clues on the crows in there. Right, which is a little bit away. Which way am I facing? It's always like the up there. I've always got like I'm trying to get there fairly quickly. Just kind of save time. I just find it easy to go in straight lines. I'm tempted to kip for the night because it's a bit dark, isn't it? Let go, Kliff. Kliff. In fact, I might just go back home. Sorry about this. I wish we could. Can we sleep in that old place? You know, the place up here somewhere. Well, we probably can we? But by the time you like fast travel back, it's probably a few hours gone by. So. But it's just, yeah, I don't know, because it's very dark in this game. I'd prefer to have it in the sunlight, really, so it's just a bit easier. So I know it's not far from the camp here, but I think it's because we kind of go into kind of a chat as you enter the camp and stuff. I think that's why they do it. Sorry, but
I can't sleep right now.
Oh, really? It's 7 at night. I just would think they ought to just let us do it at any time, to be honest.
Now's not the time to sleep.
So yeah, I just find this a little bit odd. That, you know, it's only at certain times, because you know it's gonna. Just seems a bit strange to me. So the only thing I can think of is I don't know why they don't allow us to do that. It just seems a bit odd. You know, if the nights weren't so dark, I wouldn't mind. But because it's so dark, I can't see what I'm doing half the time. It just makes sense to be daytime. And the trouble is, to go to bed now, I'd have to, well, probably. What if I could just pop into someone's house? I mean. It just saved me a lot of trouble. You know, just sleep anywhere, you know. Alright, okay, there we go.
I can't sleep right now.
Really? Yeah, I just think this is very limiting. I just feel like this is, you know, just doesn't make sense to me. Why stop people from sleeping? You know, look how dark it is. It's ridiculously dark. So it makes finding stuff really difficult when it's dark like this. So I just don't know why they have to do stuff like this. It just seems a little bit ridiculous to me, but still. Especially in a game that's overly dark. I mean, Skyrim, you know, you probably can, but you know, with this, you know, you don't want to wait hours before you can sleep. I mean, kind of bonkers, isn't it? Unless it has to be at night. Maybe it's got to be at night. I don't know. Could be. To find out, put it that way. Right, okay.
Ah, if it isn't one of the.
Oh dear, we're gonna have a boss battle. Yeah, see again, I've got this. I don't know. There's a thing coming along.
White Crow?
I hope it saves.
Ah, you mean the offering. On her way to the altar as we speak.
Okay, wish me luck, because I'll probably die here.
I've long wondered why Mother ever cared for the likes of you.
I bet I can't.
Let's find out! Shall we?
Go into my inventory.
Is this the best you've got? Seems you have
So
no
please
luck
let me go into my inventory so that I can choose the right food.
If this is the true extent of a grey mane, then I've no more business here. Stop right there. Why would Mother bother with such filth? Kill him.
Yeah, see, I can't go into my... Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to fight at night. Because, look, I want to go into my inventory. Because how can I set this stuff up? I wish they would give you warning about this, so you had some idea what was going to happen. So I'll probably put this one in. And then hopefully...
You expected me to take it back? I needed a good sweat.
I mean, how are you supposed to see it? I don't know. Yeah, these look a bit tough, don't they?
Expecting me to kick it back?
Right, another one somewhere. But yeah, it's just too dark. It's ridiculously dark. Don't like it when it's this dark. See, well, why can't it just let me sleep?
Grey mane.
Alustin.
I sense White Crow is no longer in her nap. They're heading to Demeniss. We must find her before it's too late.
Right, okay. Okay. At least I could save, thank God. I thought I was going to do a boss fight then, so I was really worried. But I wish you'd have some warning that something like that was going to happen, because I can't save, see? And maybe it does save after that cutscene, but you know, and if it's saved at something and then you quit, how far back does it go? That's the only trouble. So I'm always a bit wary when you know, something happens unintentionally like that and you've no idea it's coming. So you can't like prepare or whatever. Okay. So we've got to chase after it, but I don't want to be too much longer, so where are we? Now, if this is difficult, if somebody could let me know. But you know, at least I've... Oh, it's a long way away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I might leave this one because... Oh, I don't know, it's not that far out. Sorry, what do you think? My chances against this thing, is it going to be pretty low? What do you think of my chances? Is this within my reach? Is he as bad as, say, that ape that we took out? Because that was a really tough fight. There doesn't seem to be any fast travel points around here either. I find it just really hard to see. Everything's a similar colour, so it's like, you know, nothing really stands out. But that looks like the only travel spot in the whole area, which is barely, you know, a few hundred yards away from where I am. So travel is a real problem in this. Because I would love to do that now, maybe, like, you know, set it up for next week. If you think this is going to be too difficult, please let me know, okay? But I wish these places were fast travel points. It just seems crazy to me that we can't have more fast travel, because I think it just wants me to walk long distances. In a way, I think the world is too big, because there's always a long distance to get everywhere. And now you see, you know, now I could sleep, but Probably. So we always seem to have to do a lot of flying, so you know, it's pointless getting the horse out, really. Because you're just faced with these huge cliffs and things all the time. And especially difficult if you're trying to do it at night. You can't see the ledges quite so well. I just don't know why, you know, nights are so dark in the game. You know, you at least have some kind of light. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, it's quite light up there, and it's really dark on the ground. I just find that, you know, Dragon's Dogma, that was the same, really dark. I could barely see what was in front of me half the time. So it does make it really difficult to find out. Yeah, I've got a long way to go here. If I could do the horse, then yes, that'd be a good idea, but the trouble is you end up having to jump off at some point. So it doesn't last long where you can stay on the horse. That's why I don't use it. I wish we had like a, you know, a bag or something, you know, a kind of sleeping bag, just about for like temporary rest or something. It seems a little bit odd to me somehow. Right, so we've got to go down there, and then we've got a long way to go. So can we do the thing? No, we can't. So I'll kind of avoid the fight for the moment. I'm gonna try and make our way there, but yeah, I need to. Yes, I just think the finding fast travel spots are really difficult to find as well. It's like they never seem to be near you. They're always a very long way away. So it's not easy doing this fast traveling stuff. Because, you know, there's very few and far between, aren't they? It's like in this whole area right in front of us, there's not a single fast travel. So, and the trouble is, you know, when I save and exit the game, I'm going to be miles away, because it would take me all the way back to that last one I just went to. So I just see the real stupid. You know, you got to have fast travel points. You got to have plenty of them. You don't have to have loads, but you need a good, you know, at equal kind of distances. You know, you must have them, you know, every now and again. Otherwise, it just makes everything really. Just takes massive amount. I think they've made the world too big, so that travelling everywhere is just a real big problem. Because if I don't find a fast travel point, I'm going to go all the way back when I finish this stream. Which is kind of senseless, really. I don't see why you would do that. Oh no. There's nothing in the entire area. I just can't believe that. Unbelievable. That's why I run everywhere, and although it makes the picture break up, if I didn't do this, it would take 20 minutes or so to get everywhere. You know, in something like Skyrim, you know, things happen fairly quickly. They're not millions of miles away, so you know you could probably go across Skyrim, you know, you could take out half an hour at the most. Although some of them aren't, but at least you get things happen on the way, which is part of the experience. Whereas there's stuff along the way in this, but I just wish they'd make more point, you know, because you know I don't know if that is, or whether that's just a reflection of something. That's why I hate the night time. It's really hard to see this stuff as well. Because if you're not up high, you can't see it. I've gone all this way and I haven't found a single one yet. Like there's one over there, but sometimes I mean that's miles away. That's absolute miles away, and it's not even the direction we want to go. So I don't know. I just wish they'd do more. That's all. I wish it would show through buildings and stuff as well, so that because you lose track of it after a while. Oh my god! See, this is why I hate this stupid system. And I'll tell you what, this thing here is absolutely ridiculous. Now I'm going to lose a load of progress. I'm sorry, but when you do those things that come up, they are too fast. You need to slow that down to about 50%. That's way too fast for me to be able to press it. Especially as it happens suddenly out in the middle of nowhere. And now I'm miles away from where I was, and all that time is wasted. And that is why I won't moan about the fast travel, because I've completely lost all that now. Because of this stupid get the sword out to do this. There's got to be a better way of doing this. It's just stupid because you just mean you accidentally attack people now and again. Well, it looks like luckily, you know, we're in that area, so it looks like we got lucky there. But other times, you know, see, that could be a fast travel. I never know whether these. I wish I would tell you. You know that. You don't just put question marks everywhere. Give us an idea what it is. Because I still don't know where a fast travel point is. So it just seems really odd. You know, they do so much good of this game, but then they spoil it by doing other, you know, other things which. Oh, right, okay. Is it because? Oh God, I'm not even getting a chance to do it. I'll tell you what, there's so much lag in this. The thing that puts me off of this is the lag in it. It's a very laggy game. Because you know, no knowing which guy is which for the start off. Am I fighting the actual? I think I'm fighting enemies, or am I fighting against? Oh, this is right over. I'm not right. Oh God, that's it. Yeah, someone do this. Right, enough. Cancel. Hope that's a. Is that a bad guy up there slotting? Can't tell. Right, guy with the shield. He's the bad.
Do you have even a single idea where you are?
Right, okay. That's one thing I noticed about the the dog is it's a little bit slow at doing it. Right, okay, let me get that time that right. So I take it that was meant to happen. I thought for a minute that was because I accidentally attacked somebody, so I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, I would like to lock on, but that does get a little bit restrictive at times, this lock on thing. So I hate having to press it and switch it on. I'm too busy worrying about my health and stuff like that to be thinking about anything else.
No place for half-wits like you.
Hang on, let me get out of here a minute. Oh god. Hang on, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going at the moment. Right. Oh, I'm supposed to be going in the opposite direction. Okay, yeah. Trouble, you're always ahead, That's why I hate the system of, you have to do this to get the weapon out. Why have you got to get your weapon out to look for a fast travel time?
Go back to your own land! You northern barbarian!
Gods. I'd like to be in charge of, I can go whatever way I want.
Come on, you
my god, I'm getting smothered here. That's why it's just like you got to stop as well. I think it's easier to just go into the menu. It's just because of the input lag all the time. Alright, let's take one of these. Oh dear, no! God, blimey. I think I would have preferred the left trigger to be blocked, to be honest. It's just easier to press. Oh my goodness. I seem to be smothering this, don't I? Oh god. I might fight my own men here because I'm worried that I'm in my own men here. Oh my goodness. I might actually fight in the right people here because I'm really worried about this. It seems like they're kind of red. Yeah, these are a lot tougher to fight, aren't they? Oh god. I'm pressing them, nothing happens, man. Oh dear, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna run. This is kind of like ridiculous. I don't know if it's because I've upset them, I think that's... So I'm just gonna run for it, I think. Because I'm just running out of meals and stuff. I was a little bit worried about coming into this area because they usually, the further you go, the more difficult it gets. So I was a little bit worried, that's why I leveled up. You all seem to be running out of stamina, I'll tell you what. It really does annoy me games that limit your stamina. So that's a fine I got to pay off now, which is going to cost me a packet as well. So I think that's what I found with this game. It's really difficult to make money because you so easily make a mistake. Just by bringing out this, just by looking for fast travel points, you cause your sword to come out. You end up hitting somebody because you haven't pressed it exactly right. Because one's gone slightly before the other. Whenever you should just be a one-button press, not this double action thing. I know that it's probably because the left one is for the block and all that lot, but so So I'm heading for any kind of fast travel point, but it's difficult to find it. And keep away from enemies at the same time, which are probably stronger than I am. Because I don't want to lose all this that I've travelled, otherwise it would be a complete waste of time. Oh god. I'm trying to find a fast travel spot. Oh, for goodness sake. It's such a hassle, it really is. Massive hassle this is. To find a fast travel point, you know, you have to do this. Please let that be one there, for God's sake. Right, okay, right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Well, it's locking on here and I don't want it to. I'm really worried, I'm going to die here and I'm not... Oh Christ. It's like you don't get in early, it's like you don't get a chance to hit, you know, because it keeps blocking you. Yeah, I'm going to die here, I can see it. I'm just trying to unlock that fast travel point, that's all I'm worried about. It's not letting me do it. Please let me unlock this, for goodness sake. This is insane amounts of enemies, isn't it? My god. Sorry if I've unlocked it, but my god, this is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Right, wait a minute, let me go to the menu. Good god. Did I get the fast travel spot? You're kidding me. It wouldn't let me do it because I was being attacked. So I've gone all this way and I could lose this whole travel because I may die here. So this is really difficult. How do I put this in my fast travel slot? I wish there was just an easier way of doing meals. Because I can press this, but can I use, you know...
Just take the horse a little bit and they will follow.
Okay, alright now, Nosy. Yeah, sorry, Nosy, but it's kind of right in the middle of something here. Oh, God. When I'm in a battle like this, and there's just, you know, it's just mass panic. You don't get time to think. I'm really enjoying the game. It's the fast travel problem. It's my biggest problem with the game. It's like everywhere I go, I've got to worry about fast travel point because I may lose, you know, half an hour's worth of travel. I've got this constant problem of having to fight this all the time. I don't know whether I'm fighting the right people or not. But there seem to be millions of the flipping people. Right, I'm trying to get a horse, but Christ, it takes time to flip and do this stuff. You know, how am I supposed to get a horse to come in whilst I'm trying to do this? It's flipping, you know, it's not easy, is it? Well, I've still got to come back, that's the trouble. I'm having to go away from this area and I'm trying to head towards that fast travel spot. It's like... It's kind of bonkers. Let me have the fast travel spot first. So I don't know how to get out of this. I'm just going to keep on going until I fall off a cliff or something, because it would be much easier if I could just slept in the bed, wouldn't it?
That's a lot of enemies grinning, squinting face.
I know, it's absolutely insane. And the problem is, it was all because I took out my weapon to do this. Oh my god. it's like if you don't hit this exactly both at the same time, it doesn't work. It's everything on the controls. It's just iffy, I think, and it makes it really difficult to pull off these moves when there's always a bit of iffiness to it. And I don't know what is a tractable spot and what isn't, and that's. You know, I stood on that thing for as long as possible and took a few hits because I just wanted it to register it, and it hasn't. And so because of that, I could lose all this play. Because, you know, it could be that one, the fast travel. It could be this one. I don't know which one's the fast travel. I wish it would give me an idea which one is the fast travel point instead of just doing question marks. Because I could lose over 50 minutes of play here because of that. See if I can get on here. If they attack as soon as I go in, I should be really annoyed. Right. Okay. Okay, I've done it now. Now all I wanted to do was do that. My God. They do want to smother you in this game, don't they?
A lot of people complaining it's too much travel points after update.
Yeah. There's only there's a couple of things this game is the problem. For a start off, every RPG has to give us more stamina. I'm fed up of playing games where stamina is needed to fight, and you can't fight because you're out of stamina all the time. And you have to take these stupid meals. That is supposed to be for survival games. It's not supposed to be for RPGs. I know this isn't classed as an RPG, so it's probably more relevant for this. But in something like Skyrim, I don't want to rely on meals because they're okay, but they're never good enough. Usually, give me a spell every time. Alright, it's more of a combat game, so it probably is more thing, but you use up these things so fast, it's unbelievable. And you don't want to spend loads of time cooking meals all the time. You know, I'd rather do the other stuff that's more interesting. And you know, I'm enjoying the combat, but I have a feeling it's going to be tough, which is why I level up. But I feel like it's really hard if you're following the main mission. Really, you know, you're having to level up constantly all the time. If you don't do that, you very quickly get absolutely punished. So I know this seems, you know, I'm trying to do the more interesting stuff, but the trouble is, it's making me go into more difficult areas. But I wish I knew what food I could place into a slot.
And it was worth it.
Yeah, I know. Really, I want to plough everything into stamina. This is why I've been doing everything into stamina, because the game is unplayable without it. And you know, I know it's you know, or you know, well, it gives you loads of points you can put in, but my God, it goes up too little. 14 times you have to upgrade this. You need to start us off on a higher level, so at least we can do basic stuff. Because you're doing a character which is a fighter. I'd put it into here, but because this is the massive problem, I have to keep putting my points in here, and they're like 3 or 4 at a time. So really, you know, I maybe I'll reset it and just plough everything into this. I'm very tempted to actually do that. Is to get rid of all these stupid things, right? And just reset it and put them, you know, just double my stamina, because it's so limiting. Alright, I'd probably lose some of these, but for a man who's mostly fighting, it's a real severe letdown. And the trouble is, now I can fast travel, you see, now I can go somewhere and sleep. But the trouble is, if I try and sleep, and go all the way back. It'll probably be night time by the time I come back. So this fast travel problem is really a massive problem of the game. You build such a big world and then you do not enough fast travel points. It makes it extremely difficult to do everything. Because if I sleep here and then I go over to the also, yeah, I know it's I'm winding a bit now, but you've got a UI here where you've got, you know, all quests, environment, things. Why can't you just put the whole lot on the map? Save you doing 4 categories. You've already got your journal for your quests, okay? Alright, so going over there should open the rest, alright, but if we look at the map, we shouldn't have to go through 4 sections. Why can't you just show everything on here? It's supposed to say all, but it doesn't. So I've got to travel a long way, all the way back to my camp. By the time I get there, it'll probably be next day, and then I won't be able to sleep anyway. So this is why this is such a big problem with fast travel. I wouldn't mind if it stayed the same time of day, but I suppose you've got to have some kind of travel time. But by the time I get there, it could be, you know, it might say, oh, sorry, but you can't sleep because of the wrong time of day. So it's like, what's the point of having something? You've got to be able to rest, no matter whether it's the middle of the day or not. See, it's like 3:30 in the morning now, so now if I fast travel back, they probably will be, you know. It's going to be right there, isn't it? Well, let's see if that changes the time. I want to know whether it changes the time. It's 3:30 or something. So now it could be like midday or something. I don't know. You're kidding me. You see? So I have to go all the way back. So that stayed the same time of day. It's dreadfully limiting. It really is dreadfully limiting. So I have to go here. If this advances time, I'll go nuts, honestly. If you make a big world, you have to do a lot of fast travel points. There's no getting around it. There's no excuse for it. You have to do more of them. You do it twice the size. You have to do twice as many as most other games, because otherwise you're severely limiting what we do, and we could lose an hour of play. So let's do 6 hours. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and then something like this comes along and it just ruined everything. You know, I would say watch one of my videos and just listen to people. There must be.
It's too much fast travel points. I think it's too little too.
It's essential. If you have an open world, you have to have travel points. And these, from day one, they had hardly any fast travel points, and then they've added more, but they're still way short of what we need, because you can't have us going great distances like this and there's no fast travel. These should give you an idea that it's a fast travel spot, because most of the time I get to these, half of them are not fast travel points. They are like those little blocks that you find. I need to know if it's a fast travel or not, otherwise I'm going all that way for nothing.
It's
I'm wasting hours of
160
time.
travel points in the game.
Yeah, it needed, you know, if it's twice as big as Skyrim, it needed twice as many as Skyrim. Skyrim gives you that exploration, but it gives you the, you know, you could fast travel back at any time, because you don't want to go to the other side of the map and then have to walk all the way back. Because you try playing it on survival, I'll tell you what, it's flipping. You know, I like survival, but you know, I must admit I haven't really played the survival because I don't know, I just think it's a little bit limiting because of your stamina, your carry weight. I think, you know, when you get into that kind of stuff, it's a little bit limiting. So I'm going to finish off by we just examine this and hope, for God's sake, please do not put me in the middle of a battle. When I do this, otherwise I'll never be able to get my tea on. So I've got to go shopping tonight as well. So please let this not take me into a battle. So there's not that. Yeah, I probably won't do this because it's probably going to set off something. Is it on the... Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, it's there. So there's like a blood trail. So I think we'll carry on next week because yeah, I've got to, you know, put my tea on. I've got to go shopping, so I haven't got much time. So I probably won't be able to timestamp today. I might be able to do one or two, but that's all. Plus, you know, I shouldn't have to do any editing today, so that's something. So we'll leave it there. There's Kliff. I'll pause it because I don't want it to. But I don't know. I mean, anybody else who's playing this game, have you had this problem and you thought, God, I wish there was more trash travel points? Because when you limit stuff like that, then you limit stamina, which the two biggest problems of the game is the stamina and that. And once you have that, you people are going to complain about it. It's why they have been complaining about it. So take the horse. A lot of people complaining there's too much travel points after the update. Well, I disagree. I found the travel points really hard to detect. First of all, because there's something usually blocking it, or you see it from very high up, and then when you get down to ground level, then it disappears and you can't find it. So I find it very difficult to find out. It would be good if you could see the, you know, that's a possible fast travel point, and then you could mark it like in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, then you know how far you got to go, and you know, get distracted by anything. But you know, in other ways, you know, this game is really good, so I'm really enjoying it. It's just that because I've been really putting it all into stamina with the odd one into health. The red band is too much trash. I think it's a little too. Is there 160? I very much doubt there's 160 in the game. If so, I'm missing them. You know, I must be missing them then, because I'll tell you what, I have not found very many at all. I went right across the map here. Okay. All right. Yes, I found 1, 2. Yeah, it's like sometimes it seems like they're nicely spaced out, and other times, like here, look. There's this point here. I went all that way looking for fast travel point, or there's one there, and yeah, it seems to me when I go some ways I get more, but when I go other ways it's like that. I didn't get any at all. I went all that way and I never found a single one until I got here. And you know, you saw that I looked a few times, but my God, they are hard to detect. I tell you, I'm finding them really hard to detect because they're blocked by walls and all kinds of stuff. And I think that's what makes it hard to find this stuff, is because you just don't know where they are. They don't seem to show from a long way away. When I'm on this kind of level here, you just can't see them. And I just think this, you know, we shouldn't have to use light to do it. I think we should just be a, you know, just highlight you know, a point. I don't know why we have to have a weapon out. It seems to be all based around this light idea. But anyway, we'll probably carry on from here. But I might do fast travel because you always have to cook meals, put stuff in your inventory, you know. You're always having to do this, and that's a, you know, a massive problem. Is inventory management is all these games seem to just give you huge inventory management problems. I just wish they'd dump that stuff. It's like, just give us more away though, for goodness sake. It just limits you all the time, and every game seems to be doing the same thing. So that's all I'll say. So I'm sorry, I nearly went through the game without complaining, but yeah, when you know, when you're trying to get a fast travel point, because you know if I died then, even though I could have revived, I still would have had to find a fast travel. Otherwise, all that journey would have been wasted. And that's what I'm up against all the time, is they never seem to be the way I go. So I'd like to thank Thanos Palavos. Thank you, Thanos, for coming in. Yeah, and I think mine sure. God, I can't pronounce that one. So sorry if I can't read that message very well, but just trying. Mine's. What's it? Mine's Horia. So I think sorry about that. Mine's Horia. Thank you very much for coming in. To Jeffrey Giordano, thank you Jeffrey as well for coming in. Thank you to Freak. God, I tell you, must do better but writing. Freak Beat Z. Right, Freak Z. Go 57. Thank you very much for coming in, Ghost. Nico Roshi, thank you Nico. Yeah, it's a tough game, these boss battles, but the other bits aren't too bad normally, but it's only these big, heavily dense areas of enemies that seem to be the problem. And so thank you Nico Roshi, thank you to Nosy for coming as well. Thank you all. If I missed anybody, I do apologise, and I will put it in later. So I'll just double check. I like to, I don't like to miss people, so I want to make sure I've got everybody I can, because I really appreciate you coming in. And sorry if I complain sometimes, but there's certain things that annoy me. One of them is lag, input lag, which this suffers from, because timing that block, then I think maybe PC will run better, I don't know, but it's not enough fast travel points and stamina. Those are it seems to be happening in just about every game at the moment, and it just limits your ability to do basic stuff, and so that's why I find those things particularly annoying. So I'll thank you all for watching. If it turned you off because I complain, I very much apologise. I'll try not to do it, but in the middle of a thing like that, that's why I was panicking a bit, because I wanted to get to that fast travel point so I could just preserve the fact that I can go back to that place without having to go all that way again. So that's why I was getting a little bit stressed out by that, because I was very aware that I could die at any minute and lose all this time. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. I hope you have a good weekend, everybody. Well, sorry, not weekend, Thursday. So we'll see you with Skyrim, which is a lot more relaxed. I can stop anytime I want, and at least there are loads of fast travel points. And stamina, even the stamina goes up a bit better in that, because every level you can bung it into it, so still limits a bit on stamina, but you can make up for it by having a follower. So it's got that. It doesn't seem to have a follower. I think this really would have been handy to have a follower. I mean, we've got the pet, but what I want to know is, how do you access what's in the pet? That's what I can't work out. Is they give you a pet which carries your stuff, but how do you get access to this? That's what I can't work out. It's how are you supposed to ever store this stuff if you don't seem to be able to have access to it? So if anybody can explain to me how we do this, I'll really appreciate it, because I've got no idea how to do this stuff. Because if I click on this one, it seems to show identical stuff. So if I unsummon him and then summon that one, has he got the same stuff? It doesn't seem to differentiate until you've switched. But how do I access to this stuff? I don't quite understand it. It's like, if I click on it, it just summons him, and then it swaps it for some reason. So how do I get to that? I can't quite understand that. Why I can't access the stuff that's on there? Is it going to forever stay in my in the dog's thing, or does it get deposited at the place? I can't quite work out what I got to do. So what I might do is fast travel back, store more stuff, see if I've got access to the dog stored stuff, because I can't quite work it out. It could be that it automatically goes into the chest. I've no idea, so I'll try and work it out. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Sorry if I complained at the end there. Become a nasty habit, probably because I'm old. So I hope you'll pop in again. If you don't, I'll know why, won't I? So I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody, and I've got to go off and do some shopping in a minute and after some tea, so I'll see you soon. Okay, I'll see you on Saturday with Skyrim, Tuesday with Oblivion, and next Thursday with Crimson Desert. And let's hope I find. I think that's why I did it off screen, was to try and find more fast travel points, because it's getting annoying for me now. So I might do some off screen stuff where I just wander off to places, hope I don't run into a quest or anything, and just try and open up a few, just to make things easier for me to travel around, so that I don't lose time. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody, I'll see you next time.